and let's go. What's going on, guys? This is Fred, along with my co-host, Mr. Che. How's it going, Che?
Not much. How you doing on this fine night, Fred?
I'm doing just fine, and basically the reason why we have started this podcast, this is the Shootcast, is we are former fans, I guess you could say. We grew up around the Attitude Era, and, in that time we kind of lost touch. For me personally, it was around 2001. How about you?
Well, I say it was around more like 2004, 2005. I'm a big fan, Attitude Era, even the Golden Age. I just appreciated everything before the PG era came in.
Yeah, so you stuck around a little bit longer than I did.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did. Well, did you move on to MMA, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually moved on to MMA probably 2000. There was a break when I didn't do either or. I started getting interested in MMA probably 2000. I want to say 2006. So there was a good stretch there where I wasn't really into either. I kind of dabbled into different sports, never really got too far into different sports. I liked basketball, I liked football, but nothing really grabbed me like wrestling did, and nothing since has grabbed me like MMA has. So yeah, there was this just time where I needed something to fill that void, and it just happened for me to be MMA. So
Hopefully one day wrestling can take number two, or you never know. Maybe it can go back to the way it was. Let's hope. It needs it.
Yeah, definitely. So, so basically the reason why we're doing this podcast is it just kind of happened on its own. We were both watching the product, and we were like, man, this is pretty terrible. Like, we don't really know completely what's going on. So we do have to admit this is unique in the perspective that we're looking at it as fans from the Attitude Era that have just a very basic, and I mean basic, grasp of the storylines that are going on right now. I actually started watching again about maybe a year ago. I found out that The Rock was going to be back, and I thought that was cool because in the Attitude Era, The Rock and Stone Cold, those are two of my favorites. So seeing The Rock be back, I thought, man, okay, let's see what's going on here.
Well, I actually started getting back into it when I first saw Bray Wyatt, because I really liked what his gimmick was. For the PG era, it was just something maybe a little bit edgy. You have somebody that's like a cult leader, and his group wears a bunch of masks, and they do all this creepy shit. I was like, okay, it's not at the point where I would watch it every week, but this character has some potential, and then all this shit happened, and now he's just nowhere to be found. So, it's just a PG era, man. Like, Vince McMahon needs to get out of his company. He just needs to leave. There's a time to call it quits. He needs to.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is he's really kind of handing the reins over to his daughter Stephanie. He's given her a lot more power in the company, and also, her husband Triple H, and they together have kind of made wrestling into a mockery, to be honest with you.
If he were to just hand it over to Triple H, I would have a little bit more faith in it. But it's fucking Stephanie McMahon. Like, I would rather have Shane run it, because Shane was hardcore. Shane appreciated like ECW and all that shit. So he would at least bring it back to the way it was, or as much as he possibly could get away with. Stephanie is just going to keep the freaking PG era just rolling. It's just, I can't stand that bitch.
Yeah. And not to get too far off topic, but man, dude, Shane, you got to give him respect, man. He was doing some crazy stuff. Like, he was doing what they call the Van Terminator, doing a drop kick onto a chair from
jumping
ring post
off,
all the way to other
50
ring
feet.
post, jumping off scaffolding. Yeah, man, he was doing ridiculous stuff.
He didn't have to. He was like a multi-millionaire son. He didn't have to do any of that shit. He did it just because he loved the product. And that's what pisses me off. Like, that's your own son, and he loves the product that much to almost fucking kill himself for it or cause severe injury, and he gets shooted to the side like he's nothing. You're gonna give
Yeah,
it to your fucking daughter.
he went in
That,
there and he took his bumps, man. That's
oh
the
yeah, you
most that you
got
can
my
say.
respect. Heart,
So
dude.
yeah. So yeah, I guess that kind of gives the listeners at home a little bit of an idea of where we're coming from. We have you been catching up with the product at all in the past few years?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been tuning in every now and then. I'm familiar with all the faces. I won't say that I'm like deep into it. I know like every little inch of the storyline, but I'm certainly familiar with it enough. What
Perfect.
about you?
Like I said, you know, I tuned in when I heard The Rock was coming back probably a year ago. I haven't watched any SmackDowns or any other shows. I've watched Raw every once in a while. I usually kind of tune out in the middle. Usually the stuff on Raw happens in the beginning and the end. And I've been looking at pay-per-views every now and then, but like I said, nothing to the extent when I was younger where I would watch every single show. I would watch Heat before the pay-per-view, you know, all that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
good old days.
So,
Hey, we're the same
yeah.
way. Yep. I watch highlights from the pay-per-views or I watch a match or there and mostly just been watching Raw, which that's the most important thing to watch besides the pay-per-views. SmackDown is like really fucking irrelevant.
Yeah. So, in no way do we want to you know, portray ourselves as hardcore fans of the product, at least the current product.
Mhm.
You know, me and Che, we were both very, very into the product in the Attitude Era, which a lot of people obviously consider the golden age of wrestling. But I think that's what's unique. I think a lot of other podcasts, they are up to date on the current product entirely, or they never really lost interest in the product to the extent to not really watch it anymore, or to take a gap in their viewership. So we hope that you guys enjoy it. You know, at this point, we want to do it for fun. It was just a kind of weird idea that we were both watching the product
Yeah.
and we were both kind of taking jabs at it while we were watching it. And we thought, you know, this might be fun for other viewers. So,
And
um,
before we move on, we just want to say that like this is our opinion. I mean, not everyone's going to agree with it. In no way, we're saying that if you like the current product, you're a fucking idiot or nothing. Just please
exactly.
know that whatever we do, like I said, it's our opinion, like it or not. So we're not
Right.
insulting anybody. We're just giving you our view of things.
That's, I couldn't have said it any better. Basically, if you really do like the product, you know, it's all
Yeah, good
tastes
for
for
you.
different people. Yeah, exactly. We're looking at it from a perspective of we were exposed to something a lot more extreme, a lot more hardcore, I guess you could say, as
Aggressive.
far as what they were able to do in the ring. And now we're looking at the current version. So anything that we're saying as far as what we see in the product, we're really looking at it from the perspective of what we used to see in the product.
Or what we want to see now.
Right, that too. So, what we're gonna do, me and Shay, we both have a completely legitimate copy of this broadcast. Our
Hmm.
copies seem to be 134 minutes and 57 seconds. So,
Great copy.
if very great copy. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna give each other a countdown. I'll actually start the countdown if you don't mind, Mr. Che.
No problem.
And what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a 3, 2, 1 play. We're gonna hit play on play. No kind of funny business. We're gonna do
All
3, 2,
right.
1 play. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch. You're gonna get a little bit of the audio, just in case you're trying to sync up as well. Yeah, that should be it for housekeeping. So let me know when you're ready, Che.
Oh, I'm ready whenever you are.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. All right, so looks like a very
Montage.
glorified intro here.
Oh, Bret Hart.
I remember the one that started with like babbling talk.
Let's see what's going on. Oh, of course, last Monday.
Last
It,
Monday, all right, we've got
it,
super crazy Dean Ambrose. He's got the money in
as
the bank, a
crazy as he
table.
could, as crazy as he can be. It's just a damn shame. He could do such He could do such more with his character if he wasn't limited to this PG bullshit. Corporate fucking Kane. What a joke.
Candy cane.
Candy Kane.
All right, so it looks like Dean Ambrose has rated the merchandise.
Oh God.
What better way to write a babyface than he comes down to the ring and gives the fans free merchandise?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's a
Look at
great
that.
way, but it's kind of like
He
you're
threw the
trying
bag too.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to push him as a loose cannon. So I wish, this is where the part where I think they really mess up. Well, it's the PG era, so they can only do us so much. But just think about all the potential he would have if he would just be a little bit more edgy.
Yeah,
We would never get this slime shit like we're on
They've
fucking
definitely
Nickelodeon.
gimped what he can do in there for sure.
Yeah.
They've nerfed every character.
Yeah.
There's the Abercrombie and Fitch model guards, and the Nickelodeon slime. And look at this package. Actually has slime on both sides of the screen coming down. They really are putting a lot of stock behind this sliming.
Oh God! Like, you know what? How about this? How about for kayfabe? As soon as he opens it, like fucking tear gas pops out.
Or like at least one of those spring-loaded boxing gloves. I mean, come on, give
Yeah,
us
just
give us
jabs
some
them.
respect. Give us some credit here.
Yeah, as a fan of they're live in Brooklyn. Holy shit!
Brooklyn, oh shit,
East
they're
Coast
not going to
and
be
out.
playing around.
They're
gonna
not
be
that far
booing
from
shit
my home.
immediately.
Not far from my stomping grounds.
All right, so here comes Rollins. He looks all pissed off about the slime. He's still pissed off about being slimed,
How
I
you
guess.
feel about the ring attire?
His ring attire, it looks like he's wearing latex or
How
a
you feel?
trash bag. Looks like his attire is made completely out of hefty bags. I think they need to fix that, dude. He looks stupid. He looks like a reject from the X-Men.
Like a wannabe superhero, son.
So he's very pissed off, it looks like. His hair
know
is
what?
wet as fuck. Look how wet his hair is.
It's
And
wet,
it's making
dude,
his
it's
shirt
like every
wet as a
fuck-
result.
Because it was like every member of the Shield, like Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and fucking Seth Rollins. I believe all their hair like gets wet as hell before they go out. Like they just sparred for like an hour getting ready for a fight.
They're trying to
Like-
make a statement. They're like, I'm going to have
Yeah.
the wettest fucking hair in this entire building, and there's not a fucking thing you can do about it.
Yeah.
There's a $9.99 sign. Perfect.
Yeah, the problem was they pushed that shit too much. $9.99, like
Yeah, they've turned it into a joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do like that. I do like the curb
Okay,
stomp.
yeah, that curb, that's a cool move. I do
Then
like
John
that.
Cena has to come in and fucking save
Super
him. I hate-
Cena. Yeah, here comes. Oh,
Oh,
and he
and
got RKO'd.
Dude,
Too bad
it's
he
stupid.
didn't kip up to his feet like The Rock. Oh, and he gets one too. Bam. You can see he puts his hands down way too early, so that's good.
Like, forget, like, as much as I love Kane, like, leave him alone. Fuck John Cena. Fuck Randy Orton. You need new stars. You need to push them in the limelight as much as you can. Stop involving them in these storylines with older stars that we've been seeing all the time for, like, the past 10 years. You feel me?
Yeah. So if I understand this correctly, now see if I'm mistaken in my logic here. Seth Rollins is very protective of his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yes.
Yet he used it as a weapon, therefore defacing it and damaging it with the heads of his curb stomp victim. Oh, there's
Oh.
Jamie Noble.
Jamie Noble.
Why are the security out to handle him? Is he going a little too off the rails for PG programming, or? I think he's not using his indoor voice, so
Oh, I don't think
they
they
need
want.
to
I
put
don't
a
think they
stop
want
to this.
Yeah, I don't think they want to piss the loose cannon off. Well, I can't say that. Rest in
I believe
peace,
the bald
Brian
guy
Pillman.
is Joey Mercury.
Yeah, he used to have a lot more hair. Yeah, and the other dude's Jamie Noble.
Jamie Noble, yeah, he was like the redneck guy.
He used to
always
come in
beat
with
his
that
girlfriend
girl.
and stuff. Yeah. You know, I gotta give it to Jamie Noble. He's been consistently dressing like a vice agent from the streets of Miami in the '80s. His suits have been fantastic.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a little bit. He's well respected in the wrestling community.
So yeah, I can tell during some of these match lulls, we'll definitely have a lot more free-flowing commentary. You know, like personally, I lose my interest pretty quickly. Oh, here comes Super Cena.
Whenever Cena comes in, it's just like I don't care. Like
Everybody
stop
runs
making-
from him.
Stop making him look like he's Superman and shit. Like, this is the problem. Cena is gonna be 40 very soon. What the hell? He's
Yeah.
gonna break his hip for you guys to stop pushing him in the forefront. Push
And
the
you know-
new stars.
They really got to stop having these wrestlers run into the crowd, man. Like somebody eventually is gonna hit him with a clothesline or some shit and start feeling strong.
Yeah, I mean, no. The way they go into the crowd is stupid. It's nothing like the interaction you would get.
Uh
Like
oh, here comes Crazy Man. Oh, look how crazy he is. Oh,
Oh God.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
the cat fight style punches
Yeah,
there. Oh,
I'm
he has
sorry,
nowhere to
dude.
go. He's
But
stuck
the
between Super Cena up.
the kayfabe punches that Dean Ambrose throws, they're just horrible.
Oh, so he's
You know what
fucking
I
up
mean?
both of them. Oh shit! Here
Like
comes security.
most of the time, Dean Ambrose does like this cat fight thing where like he's clawing them. They
So
gotta
let me
work.
get this straight. Dean Ambrose is strong enough. Oh, there. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say he's strong
Yeah.
enough to take out both Rollins and Cena with one jump, with one leap, and he's able to be restrained by regular security, Jamie
No,
Noble
you
and
got him.
Mercury.
I can't. I get fucking tired of John Cena. Like, stop inserting him into every fucking storyline. Oh god, here comes
Oh,
the
here comes the
Authority.
bimbo and the fucking dude.
The Authority. Oh my gosh, they just
She
always have
looks
to
like
come out.
such a bimbo. Look at that shit. Is there circus tits? She's really done a number on herself, man.
Nobody wants to see you. Like Triple H is like, God, this is my wife, but why the fuck do I have to come out with this bitch?
Yeah, this reminds me of another couple, but I won't mention it on this show. Her face looks like she got a lot of plastic surgery. Like when she makes certain faces.
She can't cut a promo. This Authority is so fucking boring. You cannot cut a promo, Stephanie. I
Yeah,
mean, not in this vein, not in this like character that you're trying to portray. The problem with these gimmicks is that the people that they have are not fucking actors. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, you would have to go for a character that's a little piece of you, that's like close to what you really are, or at least a little
exactly.
bit. And they have these people,
Exactly.
yeah, they have these people playing characters that are way out of their spectrum, like way out of anything they would ever do, and only an actor can do that. And that's why you see
Yeah.
so much trashy wannabe soap opera bullshit nowadays.
And
Like
the
in the
other thing is
Attitude Era, they could pull it off.
a lot of them are coming up through the same training programs. Like the
Yes.
WWF has its own, or WWE, sorry. I don't want to insult the World Wildlife Foundation, but they have their own training. So these guys are getting the same sort of acting lessons, and they're almost being factory made.
Because the guys that go through the indies, in the indies there's a lot more awesome wrestling involved, and I love that. But when it comes to the big time, they all go through like the same type of training, and it all sucks because a lot of them aren't freaking actors. So they should give them characters that are closer to the real selves. Stop playing shit that you would never even. That's like me playing a goody two shoes millionaire. I could never do it. You feel me, Fred?
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why the Vince McMahon character works so well. He would come strutting down, like I saw a World Star Hip Hop comment that I'll never forget. Vince McMahon walks like he just finished off some pussy.
Yeah. He's a
He comes
shark.
down, strutting down. Oh, you're fat.
Yeah, he's a shark, you know? Like he did everything he can to put WWE at the top of the wrestling food chain, and his character played off the way it is. Oh god. Talk about commentators, dude.
Look at
Michael
this.
fucking Cole is probably
Michael
the worst
Cole.
fucking
Dude, he's got way too cocky, man. He used to be, this is something that, people used to accept. What is that? John Cena shaking hands?
Yeah.
How did he, look at him. He had to get on camera for this, and the camera dude's trying to zoom in. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I bet you they paid them fucking girls to be in front like that.
Oh, God. Super
Like-
Cena got to come and shake hands and kiss babies, and they can't even wait till the commercial break to do that. Wow. All right.
Horrible.
But anyways, back to Cole. Part of the reason why people accepted him is because he was this dork and people could get over on him. Now he's this,
Oh gosh.
here's a defacement of a
Rip down the
flag.
flag.
SmackDown. I have no idea what happened there.
Or getting a highlight.
Oh, wow. Big Show looks like he's about to cry. Big Show cried a lot during his fucking time in the WWE.
My thing is, you have this supposedly like Russian tank Rusev, and you have someone that rips down his freaking flag, and he goes in there and gets his ass kicked in like 2 seconds.
Dude, he got, tossed right back out.
Yes.
Like, bitch, nope.
Yeah, it was like the
Yeah,
Royal
man.
Rumble, and he like lost in like half a second.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. All right, so looks like Rusev and Lana are going to respond.
Oh gosh,
Okay,
I
so
hate
they
when they do
didn't.
that. Like, let it be
Yeah,
unexpected. Just let them come out of nowhere. Why does everything have to be so choreographed? Why should we know everything? Shit,
because
we're
they
gonna
want
know
people
when.
to stick
Yeah,
around. They don't want people to leave during. Like they know that there's going to be some dull spots in the show. They don't want people to just leave. Oh, here's
Dolph
Ziggler, the
Ziggler.
second coming of Mr. Ass. He even uses the famouser.
You got the Usos. Actually, the Usos can put on a pretty good match, but it's like they do the same shit, and they
Oh
Stardust and
God,
Goldust. Get the
these
fuck.
guys fuck each other. Come on,
You know,
let's be
they're
real.
brothers.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they got
Cody
some. Their
Rhodes and
characters
Dustin
fuck each
Rhodes. Yeah.
other.
Like the thing is, the thing that made Goldust very great when he first started is that you hear like he started before the Attitude Era, but he was like something you've never seen, like this
Dude,
cross dresser, and he would make all the homophobic people go nuts. Like
tell
it
me
was
this
something
isn't the
different.
worst fucking entrance song ever with this ambulance for fucking Cesaro.
It's a
This
shame
is the
because Cesaro
worst.
is a good wrestler. Like if you've seen his stuff in Next, he's a good wrestler and he has such potential, but it's the writing and where they put him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't even let him do
Horrible.
the big swing anymore. The
No.
giant swing.
Like a lot of these indie guys, and just in general, if they could get better writing, then it would be such a such a greater product. And for fuck's sake, like the Intercontinental title and the USA title, they're like so irrelevant that nobody gives a fuck that they're wearing it.
Yeah, they're like props.
Yeah, it's not like back in the day where the Intercontinental Champion meant something. It's like it's just like another match. There's nothing special about the Intercontinental Champion coming out. It's like, oh, he's just another wrestler.
Here comes the Usos. Okay, so okay, I get it. So the team is
Yeah.
Ziggler and all right.
Ziggler, Cesaro, the Usos, and freaking Goldust and Stardust. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we've got a nice little promo here. One of them trying to be crazy, one of them trying to be smooth. Look at that guy on the left trying to be super sexy about it.
Yeah.
He's
And then the right's trying to act like he's crazy.
Oh, they got the star. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
they're making fun of Stardust.
We believe in family.
Bros before weirdos. We believe in family.
I gotta
Stupid
tell you, dude,
fucking writing.
those fucking tag titles look like they're made with pennies. Look at that
Yes,
shit. That is
dude, they
the
have no
ugliest fucking
relevance.
title. The penny titles, man. And now it's chaos. Okay, so this is what? This is a tornado match, or the fucking little referee can't get order? Oh yeah, he's trying to yell at them and admonish them for their
Freaking Stardust.
transgressions. Up, right
I
into
mean,
the
I kind of
stairs.
understand. Kind of understand where Cody Rhodes went with Stardust because his previous character like was getting irrelevant as hell.
Yeah.
But it's like there's so much. There's only so much you can do in this era. I feel bad for these freaking people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the truth, man. Really, his talent was really being squandered on that character. I really can't even tell you what his character was. He was just some dude, right? I mean, some dude with
Yeah.
lineage. It's like, oh yeah, here comes some dude with lineage.
He had to do
And now
something because
he's-
he didn't want to end up like Ted DiBiase's son, who
Yeah, now
literally
he's like a
tried doing
crazy
the same
dude.
shit as his
Yeah.
father. So I understand, but it's the writing. Like whoever writes these shows, I like hate them. Not
Yeah.
hate them, but as far as like an entertainment and wrestling sense, and just overall just quality, it's just horrible. Like these promos are 99% of the time awful, and it's just bros before weirdos. Can you just come on? Just think about it. Comprehend that.
So, one thing I do have to say, I think is a little bit kind of ridiculous, is that Stardust's big thing is that he puts his hands together to make a star.
Yeah.
And he does it 1,500 times while he's in the match. Like, okay, we get it. You're Stardust, right? A star would
Yeah.
adequately represent you and who your identity is. But do you have to do it all the time? It's like he hits a suplex, do the star. He does a promo, end it with the star. He comes to the ring, do the star. It's like at a certain point, it does become a little bit crazy. And the other thing I'd just like to ask you personally, what do you think about these two being presented as heels? Because if I understand correctly, they're supposed to be heels.
Yeah, I think they turned heel. Stardust and Goldust, I don't think it works as them being heels.
Yeah, I mean, they're
I don't
just
think
too
it works.
kooky. You know what I mean? It's like they're too crazy. Like the Wyatts, they tried to present as heels, and people started fucking singing along and shit. You know, it's like part of the
They can't get
reason.
their roles right.
Yeah, part of the problem is that it's really hard to be a heel. You just have to be like a fucking piece of shit, other than like what you're doing. Like people don't like the Miz because he's like a cocky little son of a bitch, right? I mean,
Yeah, it works for
that
him,
was his.
even though I'd hate him.
Yeah, like the problem is, and I've heard this argument, is that a lot of things are just accepted now. Like, for example, like closed hand strikes. It used to be the heel
Yeah.
would have an easy thing to do. I'll do some closed hand strikes, argue with the referee about it. I'll get some cheap heat. You know. Now it's like you've got to do a fucking leverage pin with your feet on the ropes in order to. And that's the end of the match. It's like there's very few things to do during the match that are in that little gray area between getting admonished for it and getting disqualified. You know what I mean?
Yes, and one thing I will say about the match is that it is very fast tempo. I am getting sort of entertained by it, but see, that's the problem that they also have. That they cut to commercials, since, we don't have to watch the commercials, but let's say you was watching it live. They would cut to commercial breaks during the fucking match.
Right.
That's like someone going to snap the ball and they're going for a pass and they go to commercial.
Well, my
That's
understanding
why.
is during these commercials, they go into like a rest hold or really like stall off the action and just do nothing. Like if you notice, before they cut to commercials, the two Usos were fucking dead on the ground, like corpse style, with their fucking heads slumped against the guardrail. What the hell? Cesaro twerking for Ziggler? Okay.
Yeah, it's a fast tempo match. It's just there's so much more potential that what they can do. And I know that they took some moves out to keep the wrestlers safe, but still, it's like every time I watch some of these guys, especially the tag teams, I'm feeling like I'm watching the same match over and over, especially with the tag teams. And like Cesaro, like he has so much potential. Like he could really freaking wrestle his ass off. If anyone's watched a match with him and William Regal in Next, it was an awesome fucking match.
Yeah.
But then they go to Raw and shit or SmackDown and they just water it down so much to the point where you're like they do the same shit every match almost. The same.
Yeah, a lot of people think like Cesaro did something to piss somebody off somewhere, because the way that he was pushed and then now is just completely getting killed. His character is like just completely getting killed, losing matches to like Rob Van Dam and stuff. Rob Van Dam doesn't need a push.
No. As much as I love Rob Van Dam, he should just be there to put over new talent.
Yeah, I mean right now his role is just show up, get a decent babyface pop. That's about it. It's not like it's not like his character's going anywhere, is what I'm saying. It's not like he's going to be a critical part of a pay-per-view program or anything like that. So why would you be pushing him over Cesaro? Why would you have him go over Cesaro clean, in fact? I mean, just going over him clean.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I do respect Goldust because he got really out of shape and got really out of action. And he just comes back at a time in his life where he's older, gets into better shape than he was 10 years ago, and he's doing well as a tag team.
Here's the hot tag. You were right. When you talk about tag matches, they almost all follow the same formula. They get heat on some guy. Oh my God, is he going to get the hot tag? Is he going to get the hot tag? He gets the hot tag. Dude comes in, cleans house. You know what I mean? Like
But Dolph Ziggler's getting quite a pop, though.
He is, yeah.
Yes, that's a good
what
thing.
I've noticed is that the fans really get behind like the underdog kind of guys. Like the big, huge guys like Batista, stuff like that. They're like, eh. The only exception I'd say is probably Brock Lesnar, but the problem with the thing with Brock Lesnar is they know he's like a legitimate fighter now.
Yeah,
He
he's
actually has some
legitimate
credentials to
badass.
him. Yeah, he's an actual, credentialed fighter.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
there's
like
the famouser.
yeah. Dolph Ziggler like reminded me more of fucking Mr. Ass. Was he Billy Gunn?
He is.
Yeah,
He's fucking
yeah.
Billy Gunn, dude.
And yes, it's
What the
just
hell?
a
What the
lot
fuck
of
is
this
this?
shit, like the way the Usos look. Like I'm not saying
What
that they
the
can't
hell?
wrestle, but it's just they look too fucking stupid. Like I understand it's pink, so breast cancer awareness month. I'm not talking about the fact that they got pink, but they look like they look like fucking Tito off of Rocket Power, like the way they dress and shit.
Well, brother,
Yeah, what's up, brother? Let's go to the Shore Shack.
how did Cesaro almost get a 3 count? That would have been a 3 count if it wasn't interrupted off of a European uppercut.
What I am glad to say is that I'm glad that this match is longer than, because usually they end these matches in like 3 minutes, and it is high tempo, and it's a decent way to start off Raw. I won't lie, they're doing good enough moves, and they're very fast tempo. It's keeping it entertaining enough.
Well, something I just noticed, the crowd was reacting to something off camera, which is not a very good look for the production here. Like, the
No.
crowd is all interested. They're all, like, standing and look. Oh, doubles. Was that a triple super
That's a
kick?
triple
Goddamn.
super kick. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Here comes the top rope move. They've basically gotten rid of almost every top rope move. Like, the best you could do is, like, a fucking splash or an elbow drop. Now,
Yeah.
you can't do any fucking 450
And that
splashes
takes,
or any of that.
yeah, that takes the entertainment out of it. That's like, okay, I understand some of these moves can hurt people, but wrestling can hurt you either way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I mean, I have respect for these people because yes, it's choreographed and the outcome is predetermined. But did I ever tell you that I got slammed on an actual wrestling match just for the fuck of it?
No, I've not heard
Yes.
that story.
What happened was, they had this wrestling match somewhere. I was like 16. It was like a high school trip. And I actually went back there and I like begged the dude to, do a little slam on me. Nothing too bad and shit. So he did a power slam or some shit like that on me. And it hurt like hell. My back was hurting. Like, you have to be in really good, maybe not the best physical condition, but you have to be tough and you got to have endurance in order to be constantly slammed, thrown around and shit.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's an actual physical endeavor to be able to take
Yes.
bumps like that. It's not just like, all right, you need to know how to land. Like, you have to be able to position yourself, control yourself, and
Sell
take
it.
those bumps. Exactly. Yep. So it's not just as simple as, hey, I'm going to slam you correctly and it's up to you. It's like, no, you guys are working together the whole time here.
Yeah, I just hate the announcers. I don't like them. They got boring as hell.
So what the hell is this?
John Cena.
Oh God,
we're on the Today
Show. You know what I always find interesting is like when you see the wrestlers in comparison to other regular people, they look so fucking cartoonish.
I know.
Like
It's because
John
it's a
Cena, like
gimmick.
when he's in the ring, he looks pretty big. But then like when he goes off, and I don't know how else to put it, when he's in the real world, he looks fucking cartoonish. Look at this guy.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. That's
Oh,
the
are you
real-
kidding me?
Oh,
Hoda
gosh.
and Kathy Lee.
Kathy Lee, oh my gosh. This is stupid.
What?
Guest stars. Remember when they had a couple weeks ago or whatever, they had Jerry Springer and shit, like he was still relevant? That was hilarious.
Yeah, and he had to fucking break up the feuding Bellas. Oh, here they come now. Speak of the devils.
This is fucking stupid.
What kind of entrance music did they give him? Oh, the
fucking bunny.
bunny.
The fucking bunny.
Your
They actually
favorite.
fuck him. His name is the Bunny. That's how
Your
lazy they
favorite.
are. They have
He's
they have
getting a push right now, man.
This is stupid.
And there's the whole village
Fuck this
people
shit.
entourage. There's a hot dog, Elvis.
And I'm sorry,
There's-
dude. I don't care. Fucking Adam Rose is a fucking flamer, and if you're gay, you should be fucking disrespected by the fact of how they portray Adam Rose, because we all know what the hell he is. He's playing a homosexual, and look how much of a fucking pussy that they make him. So that's
Yeah.
the WWE telling us that's the WWE stereotyping gays as these fucking flamers that suck on lollipops. So
Yeah.
yes, if you're straight, you shouldn't like it, and if you're gay, you should be hella disrespected by it.
Yeah, yeah. The WWE usually does. They usually do that stuff. They do racial stereotypes,
Yes.
sexual orientation stereotypes,
Not even cool, dude. Like, yes, I
gender
understand.
stereotypes.
I
Yeah, they
understand. Like
do.
Eddie Guerrero. Okay, yeah. La Raza. He came out in a lowrider, but fuck it, dude. It was cool, and it was like he could play it off so well, and it was like kind of akin to what he was, like a little part of him.
Wow, this
But
guy looks like a fucking. He looks like the devil with makeup on.
the
Look at this
fucking
guy. He
bunny,
looks like Satan.
fucking gay as hell, dude. No, sorry. Let me say that. It looks sissy as hell.
I
Looks like a
don't understand
pussified
with this
man.
segment. What the hell is this? They're gonna sit down and drink wine.
He's a
One's got red
pussified
wine,
man.
one's got white wine. I don't understand.
Dude, it's like over metrosexualization of somebody. Sissification, you feel me? With Adam Rose. And the fact that they made his fucking bunny a WWE superstar and they call it the fucking bunny. What the hell kind of bullshit is that? You have a stupid ass bunny and you call him the bunny and you give him a push. Like, say what you want. I know they had Doink the Clown back in the day, but if you actually seen the promos with Doink the Clown, they were kind of edgy. Like, if anyone's ever seen the one with him and Razor Ramon, he was saying some slick shit. It was like one of the more, maybe he didn't look like it, but he was like one of the more fucked up clowns and them goofy clowns because he said a lot of crazy shit. This bunny's just fucking retarded. And
So if I understand correctly, these two women are drinking alcohol on a PG program.
they don't know what they want. It's like they try to please they try to please both worlds, like the people who want more adult shit, which they don't, because woo, you're drinking alcohol, woo, someone said I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, isn't
But
that
then
like
you're doing
something that hits the ratings, like use of tobacco, use of alcohol? Like, not only were they using alcohol, not only were they drinking alcohol, but they were also selling it, like encouraging the drinking of further alcohol.
They don't know what they want. It's like they want to keep both freaking types of people, like the people who want more attitude and the people who like the G-rated shit. But it's stupid. You can't please everybody, and sure as hell I'm not pleased. Ooh, he's drinking alcohol. Ooh, they might cuss every now and then. Corny.
And
a dance off.
Do you understand what's going on here, or am I just crazy?
I could care less. Basically, what's going on?
They came out here to drink wine. Wait,
they're doing
the
a stupid.
Is she gonna hit her with that bottle? What the fuck?
No.
What the fuck?
This is stupid. Okay, basically the whole thing is Adam Rose and his entourage, they like to fucking dance like they're hopped up on E-pills. So they got a little tipsy and they're drinking, hitting each other on the butt with alcohol.
What the fuck?
This is goofy.
This is really weird.
I liked Kathy Lee 20 years ago, but this is fucking goofy.
Okay, they're all gonna go back and have an orgy now. Great.
Stupid. Can't stand fucking Adam Rose. They have someone dressed up as Captain America, a fucking hot dog.
There's a hot dog, yeah.
Corny. That whole entourage shit is stupid. And the fucking bunny, don't get me started on that asshole. That character, mind you.
All right. So the big spot that they're gonna do is they're going to do the fall of trust or whatever they call that.
Trust fall, dude. They're gonna do
trust
the wave.
fall. Fall
There's
of
a
trust.
concert.
I'm more fancy about it. The fall of trust.
Yeah, don't break your fucking hips, ladies. You're like in your 50s.
At least this is live, so if they fuck up.
Oh, I'd cop a feel off of Kathy Lee if I was holding her. Just look
You're
how
on
stupid.
your own on that one, man.
Look how stupid Adam Rose looks.
He looks like the devil. He looks like the actual devil.
Dude, dude.
There's some guy in a Mexican poncho. There's some dude.
God.
I think that's supposed to be a leprechaun. I don't know. There's like a green-headed man.
God, the fucking bunny.
Some dude. I think that guy with the spiky hair is supposed to be
like a mix between
like
a pilgrim and a leprechaun or something.
There's a bunch of prostitutes, I think.
Hey, that's okay by me. They look cute, but did you see that dude with the red suit?
Oh, train.
Yes.
Oh, here comes the babyface Wyatts. This fucking
No,
guy. He
they're
always,
pushing. They're
dude.
pushing Luke fucking Harper.
He always looks like he smells cinnamon rolls in the morning. Look at him.
It's
Look at him.
stupid.
Oh.
Like they just backed off of Bray Wyatt. Now Bray Wyatt's like Luke Harper's fucking
Who
manager.
gives a motherfucker about this guy? Nobody cares about Luke Harper. I didn't even remember his name until you said it. I was just gonna call him that dude.
Stupid.
But look
Like,
at him.
wait-
I make that same face when I wake up in the morning to unexpected cinnamon rolls. So
Way
I
to
can't,
kill
I can't
off.
say.
Way to kill off one of your more promising characters in Bray Wyatt. He loses his season.
Look at this guy.
Yeah,
Oh
stupid.
my god.
That's their whole gimmick. They're like like a bunch of cultist hicks.
Yeah.
And
It's
Bray
like,
Wyatt can pull
what's
it off
that?
very.
Oh man, what's that movie? You got a purty mouth. Delivery or something.
Deliverance.
Like that? Deliverance.
I'm gonna make you squeal like a piggy.
Yeah, dude, that's their character.
It's just. I wonder what the hell Bray Wyatt did to piss off creative management or the Breakfast Club.
I don't know. I feel like they're just trying something else. It's weird because I don't remember Luke Harper really ever talking. So to see I'm getting the seizures off of this. To see him actually speaking is a little bit weird because I guess they figured at some point. Oh, here's Bo Leave. They figure at some point they actually have to do something with him. He can't just always be.
God, he looks.
The
Don't that
henchman.
dude look like? Doesn't he look like he's about to go ice skating? Like
He
he's
looks
doing
like
his
he's doing the
pose?
Tim Tebow pose.
Oh, that's Bo Dallas.
Yeah, that's Bo Leave.
Oh, Bo Leave.
Well, he's Bo Dallas, but his
He looks like the. He looks like
gimmick
the.
is Bo
Yeah.
Leave.
He looks like the front man off of Faith No More.
You know what's kind of weird about Bo Dallas is that he has some of the worst fitting trunks ever. Like they're like too baggy for him.
Why is everyone's hair fucking wet?
That's the fucking thing. They're doing athletic things, so
Yeah.
they're sweaty. Like they were already doing athletic things in the back.
Look at him. He's
so.
selling that horribly, dude. Looks like he's having a seizure instead of he just got his ass
He looks
kicked.
like he passed out drunk. Yeah.
Doesn't he look like freaking like Leonardo DiCaprio if he like got his like head dented in a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's related to Bray Wyatt. I think they're brothers or something like that.
Get out of here, because I know what
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt's father is. IRS.
Yeah, Rotunda.
Oh, the world's strongest man, though. He was I think he
Bent
was like Olympic.
on destruction.
Yeah, he was an Olympic weightlifter. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he was.
Oh shit!
And
he
as a
could
matter of
front.
fact, he just got done with the program with Rusev, and
Yeah,
he
he
got
lost.
pretty much hoed out on fucking camera, on TV, tapping out to the camel clutch.
You know what would suck? Just wrestling fucking Mark Henry and having that sweaty beard on you. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
You see what I mean about his trunks? His trunks are very ill-fitted. Look at that. You see how
He
you
looked
can see?
stupid as hell.
Yeah, they're like too baggy or something like that, and they
Give
could
him
have fixed
some
that.
pants.
That's right. You know, if you just believe in yourself, they can make you some pants. At least maybe some MMA style shorts. You know, the MMA trunks that are still short. Maybe something like that.
Wait, I remember. I think this is the guy with he used to have the undefeated singles streak until he lost to R-Truth.
So yeah, look at it. Look
think
how
this was the guy.
ill-fitting his trunks are. They need to fix that. It's ridiculous. It looks comical. So there's a fantastic match between Mark Henry, who was previously representing America, and Mr. Dallas, who was criticizing him. So it seems like the standard formula here is you get your ass kicked by Rusev, and then Mr. Bo Dallas comes out and makes fun of you for it, and then you turn into having a program with him. So first they did Jack Swagger. Same thing. Oh, you were representing America. You fucking failed. And now, same thing with Mark Henry. Oh, you were representing America. You fucking failed.
Ooh. Oh boy, is he gonna slam him on the table? Please, while you're at it, slam fucking Michael Cole through a flaming
I
table.
have a feeling he's not going to because he only picked up one monitor.
Oh yeah, he was just gonna fake it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He got
Oh, he got
counted out.
counted out. Oh my
This shit's so
god.
corny. Oh my
This
god.
is stupid, dude.
This is fucking stupid. He should just go nuts and be like, fuck that dude, and just slam him everywhere. Slam him on the table.
That was ridiculous what we just
Mark
saw.
Henry, who did you piss off to get this type of freaking character?
If there's a soundbite that I can play for this, it would be as simple as this.
Bullshit!
Yeah.
Ridiculous
Oh my
what this was.
Just fuck him up.
Oh,
Mark.
and here comes Mark Henry for revenge.
Oh god.
The
he
hungry
tumbled those
hippo.
back.
Terrible. And they need to adjust his singlet, dude. His man tits are ridiculous.
Horrible,
Look at those
right?
shits. Look at that shit, dude. He looks like fucking...
Give
I'm
him a
not gonna
brawl.
say it. Give him a bra. Give him a brazier.
Something, whatever. Give him something a little more looser. You know what I mean? He doesn't need tight shit like that.
Looks like he's crying again.
He doesn't need that tight shit on.
So yeah, this was very bad as far as how it was executed because obviously the finish was pretty stupid, but
Yeah.
he
horrible.
picks up one monitor, so you know that he's not going to actually go through the table. The table
He's
was
just
never
teasing.
going to be used.
Look at the crowd, dude. They're like, oh my gosh.
They're like, what the... Yeah, they're just excited because they're on camera now.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Roman Reigns. Never a day off for Roman Reigns with his Spider-Man
Exclusive
logo.
interview.
Look at his Spider-Man logo. That's pretty good.
They respond. Nobody gives a fuck. Just do it
And
unexpected.
they're gonna say shit. Shut tap.
They're trying to push this like anti-American shit so bad. Like this is 1983. It's not
Yeah.
working in this era. Maybe it could if they did it right.
Well, to be completely fair, though, it has been working for them in terms of turning people into short-term baby faces. Like, for example, Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
No one gave a motherfuck about Jack Swagger. And then all of a sudden, he gets into this program with Rusev where he's representing America and everybody's chanting for him and shit like that. Now, obviously, now that the program is done with, no one cares anymore and he's cooled off significantly. But at least short-term, that's what they're doing. Hey, look,
I
there's
mean,
some
it
dude dressed as
works,
Bray
but-
Wyatt, and look, there's some dude behind the announcers dressed like the Wyatts.
I like that
and
girl
some,
next to the. I like that girl next to the dude dressed like Bray. She looks like a milf.
Some people still wearing Austin 316 shirts, doing the DX crotch chops.
Yeah, you know that, right? Because Austin said on his podcast that he's like training real hard for an in-ring return, which would probably be the next WrestleMania. Like I would love it. I don't give a
could do
fuck.
him
Like,
and
he's
Sting.
49. That's the thing, though. Oh god, earlier tonight, yeah.
At least they're not replaying a sliming over and over.
Oh
all night.
god. Yeah, but that's the thing with him and Sting. Like, yes, they're old, but the thing is, besides the neck, Austin's been out of the ring for a bit, and he hasn't gotten hurt that much, except for the neck, of course. And Sting hasn't really gotten hurt bad. He hasn't even gotten badly hurt at all in his career. So even though he's like 55 or something like that, as far as one last match goes, where he prepares for like a couple of months, I would dig it. He's not like a Hulk Hogan where the motherfucker could barely walk around the ring without breaking his shit.
Right. Up here's Ambrose. His gimmick is like showing up and just blending in until you realize it's him. It's like the equivalent of a cartoon character running off a cliff and not falling down until they look down to realize they've run off the end of the cliff.
Yeah, fucking
A lot of
John
this
Cena.
draws parallels to cartoons. Look at that.
I like that jump though.
Oh, all right. Jump was fine. They keep teasing this. Oh, Ambrose and Cena don't like each other. Shit. Like they
Yeah, they're
might
gonna
end up
fight.
doing that, but the problem is no one goes over Super Cena except for Brock, and they had no choice.
Either that or
If
they go over in a very cheap way and they still keep Cena looking stronger than the opponent.
Up here comes Crazy Ambrose. His song sounds like Triple H's. It's all about the game and how you play it song. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na.
thing. I like Ambrose. I think he has a lot of potential, but it's just a gimmick like this, like a loose cannon crazy man. It
He's got to
works
be
in
doing
some.
over the top
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, he's
yeah.
got to be doing more than
It
sliming people and giving away free
yeah. But then
merchandise.
again, it's the PG era, so he's like, that's all he's like. That's all he's limited to, like stupid
He's
shit,
got to
like
be
fucking
coming
slime.
down with the baseball bat. He's got to be hitting people with cars. He's got to be doing kidnapping people's girlfriends and shit. Like he's got to be doing crazy shit,
Exactly.
you know?
Lunatic, are you serious? I've done crazier shit than him. And he's
Yeah,
on a
the
TV
crazy shit that
show.
he does, he just makes faces and holds his head like he just like look at his neck shit, his
It's
neck
just his
movement.
aneurysms. And he's
Yeah.
got the aneurysms right, but he doesn't have the actions. And yeah, I can blame that on the creative staff because he can't do shit. The writing fucking is horrible, and he could play the character well, but it's like trying to polish a turd. Like it's the PG era. The worst thing he's gonna do is fucking slime somebody. Would you be afraid? Would you be afraid of somebody that fucking slimes somebody? I sure as fuck wouldn't.
No, I would not be afraid of someone who would think that that would be some form of revenge. Like, yeah, I've tried to beat his ass multiple times, but this time I'm gonna get him. This time I'm gonna slime his ass.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
maybe if he was maybe if they did an angle where like he was blinded by the slime,
Yeah.
like the Green Muda's fucking spit, whatever you want to call it, the mist. Yeah, the green mist.
Dude,
Uh,
do like a Joker thing where it's like has tear gas in it or something like that, or like a needle, like a dart or something that shoots into his neck and knocks him out. Something, dude. Yeah, and they go back to the last SmackDown where just Kane and Randy Orton are just beating the shit out of him.
dude,
Randy
it's
Orton, like,
always
yes,
these matches are always ending in roll-ups, DQs, countouts. It's like they never want to beat people clean on fucking Raw anymore or SmackDown, either or. They're like, oh, you want to lose clean? You got to do it on the pay-per-view, and maybe not even there.
I told John Cena, don't give me a reason not to like you.
Don't give me a reason.
And I'm trying, John.
Yeah, this guy's so crazy. Look how crazy he is. Just such a crazy guy. Can you imagine the meeting between him and Vince? All right, now your gimmick is that you're crazy. All right, Vince. Are there any other dimensions to my character? Or no. You're crazy. Very crazy. Now get
Look,
out there. I'll see you next Monday.
I see it like this. I like Ambrose. I like his aneurysms. I think he's got the character as down as he could possibly get it, but it's the atmosphere. It's like I hate to say this, but it's like a light version, a very light version of Brian Pillman. Okay?
Yeah.
When you are talking about you're a lunatic and in a wrestling community or when it comes to characters, like he's a lunatic, he's a loose cannon. I'm not thinking of fucking Dean Ambrose. I'm thinking of Brian fucking Pillman. And I'm not saying that they have to compare to each other or anything like that. But you cannot have that type of character in a PG rating without it becoming stupid at one point. Okay? A loose cannon does not fucking spray slime on people and run away and give stupid little faces. Okay? And it's nothing against Ambrose. He's doing the best he can. It's something against the creative staff. Don't put fucking loose cannons and lunatic motherfuckers in a PG setting. Okay? That's like saying you're going to try to do that shit on Dora the Explorer or some bullshit like that. Or some fucking Nick at Night teen bullshit show like iCarly, like you're going to have a loose cannon in that atmosphere. It ain't going to fucking happen. And don't put him in a program with Cena because Cena kills fucking people's careers.
I'm just really, really hoping they don't put Ambrose into a program with John Cena, because if that happens, dude, his character is fucking toast. And there's no way that they're going to let Ambrose go over John Cena.
No. They're going to ride John Cena's fucking ass until the wheels fall off of it.
Because he sells merch. That's the same reason why they're never going to turn him heel.
The thing is, he sells merch, but why? Because he's the most pushed superstar. So it's like an artificial, it's like an artificial push. It's not like a Stone Cold or The Rock who can sell merchandise on their own. it's like they pushed John Cena for the past 10 fucking years so much that they're gonna, it's like they have no choice. They're gonna buy John Cena shit because he's been like forced into their fucking minds for like over a decade. Come on. Hogan knew when people were getting tired of his bullshit, and he did the right thing. Cena is never gonna do that. And he admitted in an interview that he's never going to do that because it's going to make him look bad with the kids.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you are a character. NYC is Hogan country. Brother.
That's right. Brother. So, okay, it looks like Cena just gave him a tongue lashing and is about to leave. And he doesn't give a crap about
you.
Okay.
We don't care what other people think of us.
Okay. No, actually, that's not true. John Cena cares a lot about what people think of him, including the children.
He does.
For one night, but if not, then that's fine. I don't care.
They're trying to make it seem like, oh, you could boo Cena all you want, but it's never going to change anything.
Right now, and taking on the authority by myself.
Okay. All right, guys. That's...
God. He ain't fucking matching. You see his shoes? He's got like 6 different fucking colors on.
Well, it's because he's got to wear the breast cancer awareness shirt, so...
No, I mean, yeah, I understand. Like, I'm not saying anything about the pink, but you got the green shoelaces, you got the red hat with the yellow on it. Like, I'm not the most fashionable person myself, but he looks like a fucking Skittles bag.
Well, after we finish this, we could do a fashion podcast if you'd like.
No, I'm not saying that. He just looks like a fucking bag of Skittles. It looks fucking like goes back to the cartoony bullshit.
Just remember, saying and doing whatever the hell you want has consequence. Because when you say what you want to a man standing in this ring that has got zero problem with dropping your ass right here.
Oh, you're scary, Cena. Yeah, you're fucking scary.
I'm gonna drop your ass.
So you can understand it, Mr. Ambrose. You're giving me a reason not to like you. Don't.
You're giving me a reason not to like you?
Not to like you.
Uh-oh.
God, please, just
Cena's getting a little frowny with Mr. Ambrose, and Mr. Ambrose is getting a little crazy about it.
Come on,
looks
Ambrose,
like a
just
hipster
kick
with
his
a
ass.
twisty mustache. Look at that. Did you see that guy? There's like a dude in the fucking crowd with a fucking twisty mustache. Awesome.
There's a dude holding up a sign of somebody in a wheelchair.
So it looks like Ambrose is going to continue to adjust his neck and mouth for the next 10 minutes. That's good.
Kind of hungry.
Kind of hungry.
Get out of here. I'm gonna hop in the Q train. I'm in Coney Island. Maybe take a ride on the Cyclone.
Cheap pop. That's
Getting a
good.
cheap pop, yeah. Name dropping.
Okay. All right. So
Let me tell you something, dude. A loose cannon. You know, I would go. Like, I don't care. You can call it stupid, but if I was that loose cannon, I would go back there, grab the biggest fucking weapon, and just beat the shit out of him. Put him on a stretcher.
Yeah, I don't understand
For
why they didn't have
disrespecting me.
Ambrose just attack him. Like if
He
he's
just
a loose
threatened
cannon and
him.
crazy.
He just threatened him. A loose cannon. Bow. We're fighting right now.
Yeah. Just fucking walks out. Oh, I'm hungry. Like he crazied his way out of it.
Good luck with that, bro. I'm gonna go
That's
fucking
really
eat.
weird.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me go up to a psychopath and disrespect him. Let me see what he's gonna do to me.
You look at the look on the announcer's face. That's how we feel. Look at JBL. That's exactly how I feel right now.
Dude, I want the accolades, JBL. This JBL is stupid.
The APA, huh?
Yeah, when he was tied up, he was
Bradshaw.
Yeah, Farouk, and Farouk and Bradshaw. Remember when they would smoke cigars in the back, and they had that sexy, fine ass woman, Trish Stratus. Oh my God, let me not get into that, but they always had the
dude.
segments.
Did you see the Brawl for All?
Yeah, they had Dan
Where they
Severn
actually
in it.
fought, where they shoot fought.
They shoot for it was a mess because what I heard was Bart Gunn, he won, and they told him that Butterbean was going to go soft on him, so Bart Gunn went into the match.
He sure did.
No,
He
that's
sure-
fucked up because
he
that's
sure
what I
did.
heard. Because Bart Gunn went into the match thinking it was like they were playing around, and Butterbean just fucking destroys the motherfucker in like one hit.
Oh man,
That was fucked up.
Butterbean
Like,
celebrates the same way, whether he knocks out Mike Tyson or Johnny Knoxville on the Jackass movie.
he didn't knock out Mike Tyson. He did.
No, I'm
Oh,
being,
okay, I was about to say.
he celebrates to the same degree, whether he would
Yeah.
do something like that or whether he would knock out Johnny Knoxville on the movie.
No, because the thing was, dude, really everybody had their money. Everyone was betting on Dr. Death. Steve Williams, I believe that's what his name was, to win.
Yeah,
But they didn't
basically
realize,
the tournament was designed to get Dr. Death over.
Yeah, but Bart Gunn whooped his ass. And they didn't
Well,
like
he got
that.
to the subway pretty fucking quick. Look at that.
So basically, they told Bart Gunn to be like, take it easy on him. It's just a bullshit match. And then they told Butterbean to kill him. Oh my gosh!
Look how quickly Dean Ambrose got to the train.
Like when
So this is what we're doing now. We're gonna follow him on the train to go eat.
This is stupid.
This is
Hopefully,
really
it
stupid.
turns into a good segment. Remember the back in the day segments where they showed people outside? They're like in a bar or somewhere, and all of a sudden the motherfucker comes out of nowhere. They start fighting in the middle of nowhere, beating each other's ass. Like if he
That
was
one
really a
dude-
loose cannon, if they really had beef, they would meet each other outside. You know what I mean?
That one dude maintained steady eye contact with the camera. They had to pan away. That was great.
Where's your golden shovel, Triple H?
These kids nowadays, huh? Just between you and me, these kids like Dean Ambrose, what is it? They don't even understand the opportunity that's being put in front of them.
It's like they're breaking the third wall here. These kids like Dean Ambrose now.
The opportunity to main event Monday Night Raw and partner with John.
I think he meant like these kids like Dean Ambrose, like the fact that they're a little older than him.
Go get a hot dog? That's how he treats John Cena? I mean, it kind of leaves you hanging now in this 3-on-1 handicap match. I know how you are. I mean, I know you'll have the whole Cena Nation just riled up behind you.
Super fucking Cena. I can't stand that fucking character.
Doesn't seem right. 3-on-1 handicap match.
So apparently,
You know, I know what you're trying to do.
Triple H wants to just make sure that John Cena is going to continue selling merchandise.
Seth Rollins is going to come to a point where he cannot run away. As far as tonight's concerned,
So Cena, we're running out of stock of those towels that you, those little rags that you have. So why don't you start pushing the hats?
Always admired about you. It's that resolve. It's that determination. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I like that Triple H has not given up the wrestler voice. Like he's an executive now, but he still uses the fucking the wrestler voice. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna be in a match with Roman Reigns.
Time to play the game. Damn. No, I'm kidding. Like, these promos are so boring that I feel like going to sleep half the time I watch them.
Yeah, these are pretty terrible. I don't
Keep
know if
calm
they-
and never give up. Like, keep kissing fucking Cena's ass.
I don't know if they are not able to produce a better product. Oh
God,
God,
it's the
not
fucking
this. What is
Bellas.
this? What are they putting on her?
So, is it the Bellas or just one of them? Yeah, no ass. I don't give a fuck.
What is this? They're
Is it like a
tying in a
fucking boxing
what
match or
the
something?
fuck?
Oh, it's the Bella sluts.
I don't know
Got her
why
against
this
Summer
is
Rae.
happening. Okay, Summer Rae. I barely know who that is. Okay,
Are they,
whatever.
are they having like an amateur wrestling match or something? Or is their back fucked up?
I
No,
think
one
this
hand-
is a gimmick match as to Nikki is going to punish Brie by making her wrestle with one arm tied behind her back. Her.
This shit is so fucking stupid. The
Ah,
Bellas
this is
can't
terrible.
act. They can't wrestle. The only reason they ever do anything is because one of them is fucking Daniel Bryan and the other one is fucking John Cena. That's the only reason why
gotta
they're on
say-
TV.
For the record, Summer Rae cannot do that corner spot where you put the foot on the neck anywhere as well as Stacy Keibler could.
Oh God! Don't get me started on Stacy Keibler.
Kleebler?
I wanted to be the
Stacey
father
Cleavage?
to her. I wanted to be the father to her children. I'm fucking up so bad. I'm fucking up so bad thinking about it, and I'm stuttering. Like,
All right,
remember
all
that
right,
one?
We'll
all
move
right.
on from that. All right,
All I'm
sorry
saying
to do that to you, my friend.
No, remember that one botch where Steiner was supposed to jump on Test, but he like screwed up, and Stacy Keibler was there. I don't blame him.
He
dude.
flew way too far,
Dude,
dude.
I
His
don't blame him.
His fucking testosterone went through the roof seeing her, and he fucking
Exactly.
flew way farther than
I
he
would get
intended
so.
on.
I would get so dumbstruck, dude, that I'd probably break my fucking neck after I just watch her.
I don't understand Brie Bella's outfit. I'm not sure, but I think she's supposed to look like a female football player.
I don't think so. I just think it's like the colors, black.
And then here's a very, well, she's pretty attractive. Some lady out on the ring,
Wait, I
out
think
on
I
the
know who it
apron
is, but I
with
gotta see
street
her.
clothes.
Street clothes, all right. More like half naked. More like if she bends over more, I'm gonna see that
Look at
crack.
the look on her face. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
That was a stupid fucking match.
She better not do the yes. Oh,
Yeah,
god
she's
damn
doing
it.
a fucking yes. This is horrible. I can't stand this shit.
This is fucking
Fuck
stupid,
you, crowd.
dude.
Why are you doing this stupid shit? Like, you're letting them get away with this. Lemon
Terrible.
316. Oh my gosh.
Terrible. A muffin basket, or fruit basket, sorry. No muffins. And there's Candy Cane. He's about to have a fruit basket to himself. And oh, here comes The Miz and, whatever.
They're having with that stupid fucking gimmick. The Miz is like this pompous celebrity. And that... I call him the stunt double. They call him like his what do they say? What do they say when I forgot? What do they say when someone that's supposed to look exactly like you, they like step in for you? Yeah, this is stunt double.
Yeah, it's a stunt double.
Yeah, but the way they try to portray it, like they look exactly like each other, like it's fucking stupid. So basically, what that fucking guy does is fight for the Miz and mimics
Stunt double
everything.
or a body double.
Yeah, body double. There you go. I think that gimmick is so fucking stupid. I hate the Miz. I don't like him. He shouldn't be in wrestling in the first place. And this gimmick is so stupid. Like, what the fuck did that guy do in order to become Miz's stunt double? What did he do for that? He must have pissed somebody off.
Well, his gimmick was that he had a whole bunch of different gimmicks. And
Yeah.
now I guess they've settled into this gimmick. So, I don't understand. This is a segment that revolves around the presence of a fruit basket.
That was so
He came back to
fucking
get it.
stupid.
Now Candy Cane can't have none.
Corporate Kane, brother.
I'm calling him Candy Cane from here on out. You're
Yo,
not
it's
going to get
Jack
me to
Swagger.
say that shit. Jack No Swagger. Yeah. So, this is one thing I don't like about his shirt. First of all, it looks like his shirt was designed by a kindergartner, but he doesn't exactly line his hand up with the outline of an arm. So, it looks kind of weird, you know? Who is this? Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd, yeah.
Isn't he from NXT?
I think so, but I think he's going to fucking lose.
It seems as though they're incorporating some NXT people pretty quickly.
They need stars, but the funny thing is they incorporate new people, but they just build them down and down and down. You don't mess with the Breakfast Club. Damn, dude.
All right.
Fuck, dude. You know his manager, Zeb Coulter.
Coulter?
That was his name. Yeah, he fucking looks like he hunts elephants in the wild and shit.
That's Dutch Mantel.
Yes, Dutch Mantel. The great one. What the fuck do they have him doing nowadays?
Being a racist, basically.
Yeah, just leave me like a tea party
That's basically
or whatever
yeah,
the
I
hell.
mean,
Yeah, like a
in
gimmick.
general, though, his
Like
his
super
gimmick
pro
is that he's
American.
racist and wants everyone who wasn't born here to go back to where they came from.
Wait, Dean, like they had the Twitter stuff. Dean Ambrose taking the Q train to Coney Island. Awesome. I'm
Yeah, it was
hungry
written by a
too.
12-year-old.
Dean Ambrose is Raw. Dean Ambrose is not fucking Raw.
Say what you want, but Cena and Ambrose would just make a great team if they could coexist. It's just ... not gonna work, huh?
These like fucking 12-year-olds writing these fucking tweets. First
Those
off,
are like-
that wasn't Raw. That was
Those
not
are
Raw.
fucking WWE employees writing that shit. Are you kidding me?
Dude. Are you fucking serious? Him taking the Q train to Coney Island to go grab a bite to eat is fucking Raw? Are you serious? How about you fucking
What?
say whoever writes these characters are fucking stupid?
Why do we have to have a segment, or why do we have to have a night dedicated to following Dean Ambrose riding a train to go get, what is he going to get, a Coney dog or some shit?
Whatever the fuck. He's going to get jumped because he's in Brooklyn. They're going to fuck him up on the train. Remember, folks, he's in Brooklyn.
They better watch out because they've got a hell of a sliming in order for them if they try that shit.
Yes, don't fuck with the character that they made for Dean Ambrose. You try robbing him, he's going to fuck you up with slime.
Oh, what is that? A fucking round kick to the balls? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That
These
kick was a
people-
little low, man. I think that was a kick to the balls,
I'm telling you,
which
these
should be
old-
some sort of warning at least, no?
I don't think they care.
I don't think you're allowed to hit people in the balls. That's why they always like wait for the referee to turn his back and shit to do the low blow.
Yeah, they're just putting Jack Swagger over unless Tyson Kidd gets this.
I don't know if that was a kick or a flip. What the hell? All right. Why does
Yeah,
it
out
look
of
like
the
his
way.
boots are made out of fabric? Like, yeah, look at that. Most of his boots are fabric. They're like big socks. Oh, that was a botch. That was definitely a botch there.
No, I think it was just to position him for the ankle lock. You think it was a
Well,
botch?
the way that he jumped though is like he landed on his face.
Think we'll be seeing that on
And he
Botchamania?
taps.
Yeah, he tapped.
Probably.
I told you, they're just gonna
We'll
fucking.
probably see this podcast on Botchamania.
Yep,
Probably fucked up a couple times.
that's fine.
I don't understand what's up with his shoes. They're like, look at that. Why is he tying his shoes? What the hell is this? Did he break his ankle or some shit? Yeah, I think he fucked up his ankle legitimately. But like his boots are like shoes with fabric socks that look like boots.
I don't like that theme song at all.
I think he might be legitimately hurt. Usually wrestlers don't take off their boots in the ring.
Yeah.
Or their shoes in this case. Oh, look, it's Edge and Christian.
I really like the fucking Brood. Remember that? When they were with Gangrel?
Because we're going to tell everyone out in the WWE universe that you can catch ENC tonight on Edge and Christian's SmackDown 15th anniversary show that totally reeks of awesomeness.
What the fuck is this on the fucking network?
Oh, they're just promoting the fucking network. $9.99.
Yeah. How about 999 in German?
How about this? If you bring back the Brood, I'll watch it. Remember the Brood?
Yeah, man. They came up with the fucking Circle of Fire and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Rolls
dude,
up.
I love their fucking theme.
Wow.
Gangrel would spit fucking blood on the audience. I love it. Oh,
Okay, so now it's...
so-
Oh, okay. I see the significance of him leaving now. I completely forgot.
Hey, guess
He's
what?
gonna go.
Spoiler
so,
alert.
all right. I'm gonna give you a prediction. All right. He gets his Coney dog. They're following. The whole story is, oh, is he gonna get back in time to fucking help John Cena?
And he does. He comes back to
And
the
he
fucking
does. Yeah.
crowd.
Look at that Spider-Man logo. Roman Reigns, aka Spider-Man.
They're pushing Roman Reigns so much because he gets the soccer moms wet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. And please join me at this time in welcoming my guest, live via satellite, Roman Reigns.
You know, it's unfortunate what happened to him because he has that the hernia,
That's fucked up.
and he can't like work out because of that hernia. Because if he exerts himself, it's gonna make it worse. So he's gonna
Yeah.
lose a lot of his size because of this.
Yeah, I feel
very
bad. I
unfortunate.
mean, you know, like all members of the Shield, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose, they have a lot of potential. It's just the one thing they got to watch out for Roman Reigns is that they don't turn him into the next fucking Cena. limited moveset, shoving them down to people's throats, boring storylines, same old shit. Let's just hope they don't do that. But it's the WWE. You never know.
Well,
They'll do it.
You do gotta say though, man, the WWE did definitely get fucked on this one because they were pushing him hard. You know, they had him do his first pay-per-view spot with I think Randy Orton not that long ago, and then bam, he's out of commission for months. So
I mean, think about it. It's been like a whole fucking year of fucking crazy shit. First, CM Punk leaves the company. Then they push Daniel Bryan and his neck gets fucked up. Then they push Roman Reigns, and unfortunately, he has that hernia issue. It's like a bunch of bad luck.
Yeah.
Unfortunate circumstances, but if they had more stars, they wouldn't need to do that shit. I mean, if they had more stars, then they wouldn't have a big issue, really. Oh, this is stupid. I hate this fucking finish. I hate it. Making Cena look strong. Making Cena look like he was going to win against Brock fucking Lesnar. Mind you, this was a little bit after Brock Lesnar fucking destroyed John Cena and won clean. Then you have this match where Seth Rollins has to fucking come in to save Brock Lesnar. Like, whatever, fucking Brock Lesnar won the title by DQ. But still, you made fucking John Cena look like he was going to beat him. Retarded. Always Super Cena.
Always Super Cena.
I mean, come on. Even in kayfabe, you shouldn't believe that shit. That fucking Cena will fucking trample Brock Lesnar like he's nothing. Who can believe
what they
that?
Say, man.
Yeah.
Super Cena going Super Cena. Oh, here's your favorite, man. Here comes the bull. He's probably going to fight the alligator again. Torito.
Fuck this stupid shit. This is like fucking 1994 all over again with the dumb fucking gimmicks. Really? The fucking matadors? The fucking matadors?
Matadores.
Matadores. Hey, there goes something down your lane, Fred. You're Mexican, ain't you, partner?
Well, I thought that was going to be a secret, but sure, I'll take the bait. Yes, I have half of my ancestry from the great country of Mexico.
Sorry about that, bro.
Oh, no, that's cool. I was just
Heated a moment. Fuck that. Like,
I
what
was
the
just
hell?
kidding, man.
They gonna disrespect...
I believe you are of Cuban heritage, eh?
Yes, they're gonna have someone come out in a fucking boat full of bananas and shit, he's trying to swim across the Great Atlantic. Fucking El Torito, these fucking midgets, these fucking wannabe luchadores, fucking 4 feet or whatever, stupid, retarded. This is that bunny bullshit. They had, I think last week they had someone in a crocodile out fucking uniform or whatever, and now you have El Torito. What a fucking, oh my gosh, Slater
Here comes
Gator.
the alligator, dude. Slater Gator. Oh, shit.
Wait, no.
Here's
Hold
this
on.
dude. I just want to prepare the audience.
Oh, God, dude,
for
is
what's
he
about to
fucking
happen
Slater?
Here he comes.
This is fucking retarded. They got a fucking scary-ass cartoon
There
game.
he is.
He looks like fucking, what was that thing from,
Is that Hornswoggle?
yes, that's fucking Hornswoggle. This is stupid. Retarded. I don't even figure out how the fucking kids even watch this. Let me tell you something.
He's motioning him to get his ass in the ring. Oh shit!
How the
Is this a
fuck?
three-way tag? Please be a three-way tag.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. El Torito's gonna beat everybody. He's gonna kick the shit out of the big black guy. I think he's Titus something.
They couldn't have got him a better fucking outfit. It looks like they cut the head off of like a carnival toy.
It looks like that thing from Rugrats. Remember that dinosaur in there? Reptar?
Yeah,
Looks like fucking Reptar. This is stupid. This is so fucking stupid. It's not even funny. It's not even cool. It's just retarded.
Oh, he's wagging his tail. Oh, look at him.
I never liked this shit. I never liked to see
so
fucking midgets.
the match starts off with these two. Oh, it's
Yeah, dude.
just between them.
Dude, they are not the mascots. The humans are the mascots. These fucking midgets in uniforms are the stars.
Wait. Yeah, this match is not including the actual wrestlers.
I mean, they
Well,
might.
You know what? That's not fair. These two are the two mascots are actual
Yes,
wrestlers.
the wrestlers.
This is the match. This is between these two.
And I'm not saying anything bad about fucking midgets, but they just have them in these corny. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking bite him. Like he's popping out the swamp about to eat his prey. This is fucking stupid. This is embarrassing. There's no way anyone over the age of 3 can find this enjoyable. Oh,
I
God,
bet
you got him in a
the
headlock.
ratings have to be going down. I mean, maybe we're wrong. Maybe that's why they're continuing on with this stupid shit, because they actually are keeping ratings. But this is almost insulting. I gotta be honest.
We're like
with
over
you.
an hour in, which would probably make this around 9 or 10 o'clock, at least for Eastern time or whatever the hell. But what I'm saying is, most of the fucking kids that would find this enjoyable is probably fucking going to bed by now.
Yeah, man, this is
Oh, God. Watch
really
out,
terrible.
dude. Heath Slater and the fucking big black, I think his name is Titus O'Neil, or I may be wrong, but they're about to jump in.
This is bad.
This is horrible, dude. This is fucking stupid. Like, can you be honest with me, dude? I would fucking feel embarrassed if anyone came through this and saw me watching this. I would feel emasculated. I would feel like a bitch if someone actually caught me watching this. This is something that somebody sneaks down to their fucking basement to watch.
No, I completely agree, man.
They can't even wrestle in them fucking uniforms. They're so stiff. Dude, the chance should be this shit fucking sucks. They should be cussing loud as fuck on live TV. At least it got over
And
fast.
Torito beats him clean.
I told you, it's like reversed. The humans are the mascots, and the guy playing a fucking bull is the true star of the fucking duo. Or not the duo, the trio.
Well, at least it was quick and painless. Well, I can't say painless, but at least they ended it as soon as they could, I guess. Whatever.
Trip over the fucking
Throwaway
rope, bust their
match.
ass.
This will probably be the fucking headliner at WrestleMania. Look at Michael Cole. All right, I agree with Michael Cole there. His expression
Yeah,
there.
dude, you know what, dude? As much as they try to be in character, they catch him like why the fuck am I announcing this?
Yeah,
The
they
camera
probably
crew
cut to him a
catches
little too quickly. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be on camera.
How can you call this shit with a straight face?
Oh, here we go with the goddamn
Only
flag pulling.
The only thing good about this is Lana's legs. That's the only thing I can enjoy out of this shit.
There's a bit more to her than that, right? I
Of
think
course.
there's a bit more to her than
Yeah,
that.
of course. I would bang her. You know,
Yeah.
no doubt
like
about
her,
it. But
her
I just-
entire body, right?
yeah, of course. But I just love her legs. You know what I mean? I can only
Yeah.
see her fucking legs because they always cue to her for like 2 seconds, and they show fucking Big Show tearing down the flag.
Well, again, I think this is going to be a recurring theme on this podcast, but if we're talking about legs, we got to give it up to the one and only Stacy
Keibler. Like I said, I wanted to be the father to her children so bad. I guess that's one thing I could fucking get off the bucket list because it's never going to happen. But I still got, no, Trish Stratus has a kid. Whatever. There goes the big
Jesus
man.
Christ, the Big Show is gigantic. Who the fuck is this guy interviewing him? What is it? Oh, it's just
I
a
don't know. No,
stagehand.
he's a-
All right.
he's a
Is he wearing
backstage-
eyeliner?
I think so. They respond. How many times are you going to fucking see this?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh, God, I forgot about I told you, Bo Dallas, don't you look like a fucked up freaking Leonardo DiCaprio in the face?
He does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, and you're right. Dolph Ziggler does look like the second coming of the ass man.
He's Mr. Ass. I'm an ass man.
Rusev Crush.
Rusev Machka. Here he comes. Now, I think the origin of the Gold Star, let me tell you what I think happens here. Now,
Okay.
you notice that after he wins a match, Lana christens him with the Gold Star.
Yep.
My theory is that he's able to then cash in the Gold Star for intercourse.
Oh, that dude's very enthusiastic. Yeah, dude, Lana is sexy as fuck. That's the only thing I
I
like.
believe those two are dating.
Yeah, I don't care. My thing is, dude, you want this segment to be good? Just have her come out half naked and just put it in slow motion of her walking down the ramp for 30 minutes straight. I'd rather see that than these fucking people talk.
Yeah. Well, if this was the Attitude Era, she would be in
She'd
a
be half
pudding
naked.
or nightgown match by now.
Yes. With Trish
Like
Stratus,
some
Trish Stratus,
babyface would come out and like tear her dress off, and she would have like
Nah, dude.
Russia underwear, and she'd be
yeah,
like, "Oh,
whatever.
God."
Dude, they would all be half naked, dude. You have her, Tori Wilson, Sable, Trish Stratus, Victoria, oh fuck, Lita, whatever. They'd all be in the mud match.
Did you just notice somebody had their $9.99 sign upside down and it said
Dude.
666?
Yeah. I think they're doing that for a reason.
He is
You were right.
muscular.
We was talking about this before, but you're right. Lena is like that girl from the fucking Rocky movie.
Yeah, she's like the girl from Rocky IV.
Yeah.
I think that's who she's based off of.
Yeah, definitely. It has to be. I think Bridget Nelson played that girl in Rocky IV.
Yep.
Yeah. I crush.
I believe Rusev is from Bulgaria.
Something like that. Funny thing is, dude, he's such a badass. He's such a crushinator. He smashes so well.
He's crushing.
He crushes.
He's
crushing. Awesome. There's a new word. He's crushing.
He's crushing.
But he jumps into the ring with Big Show for 3 seconds and gets fucking thrown out like it ain't shit.
I know, right? I mean, that was so ridiculous, dude. He goes to run in. Like, they tease that he's going to go in. He doesn't go in. He tease he's going to go in. He doesn't go in. He finally does go in, and Big Show tosses him right back out. Like, whoop.
Dude, made him look like a bitch.
He did.
For fuck's sake,
really did. He really did. He made him look like a bitch.
That ain't a gold star. That's a bronze star because he fucking sucks.
Dude, this... Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. They're bigots? Okay. Seems like the Russians are acting as though they are the bigots, but all right, let's see what Rusev has to say
No,
about
I'm not a
this.
bigot. This shit just puts me to sleep.
They're giving him the what chance. Didn't he say last week he's going to kick someone in their groin or some shit like that?
I think so. Something like that.
He was like, I'm going to punch you and kick your groin. I would not want that dude to kick me in the groin.
Fuck that. Probably so slow that you could dodge it.
Come on, so I can crush you.
He's going to get thrown
Come
out
on,
the
bitch
ring.
show.
Again.
It's like he's calling him the bitch show. Come on, bitch show.
Yeah.
I crush you.
Yeah, here's a spoiler alert or whatever. Here's a funny thing. I bet you Big Show's going to run into the ring and throw him out in like 2 seconds.
That's going to be his fucking gimmick. It's going to be like a cartoon.
Yo, I
He
would be
just picks
laughing
him up
my
over
ass
his
off.
head.
This would be so funny if fucking Big Show just runs into the ring as fast as he can.
Yeah, which would take about 10 minutes.
That's funny.
Honestly, they just need to have Lana speak for him because they're trying to slowly have him speak English, which a lot of people say that, you know, if you don't speak English,
Yo, it's the
you won't
fucking
get
Rock.
The Rock. Really?
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh my gosh, this show just got 10 times better.
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? The Rock?
That's what I'm talking about.
I was legitimately surprised by this.
Thank God. We needed somebody like that.
He's very,
Please.
very moist already. I'm not sure why he's so
Tell
moist.
this fucking
Maybe because
jabroni
he's
to
wearing
shut
a
up.
jacket.
Tell this fucking jabroni to shut up.
He's very, very sweaty. Like, he's so sweaty that you can see beads of sweat on his jacket from off of him.
Dude, he just
Maybe
jumped
he
off
should
a
take
set.
the jacket off.
He just jumped off
He's got
set.
the Brooklyn jacket on for the cheap pop, of course.
Of course.
I don't see why The Rock would need a cheap pop. I mean,
he's an international superstar.
he even turns around so people can see it. That's kind of... I disagree with that choice. That's kind of that's kind of cheap, huh? I mean, he's fucking The
doesn't need
Rock.
it.
They know who he is.
They love him.
He
Not
could
only
have a
one-
fucking he could have a fucking Boston Red Sox hat on, and they'd still cheer him.
Exactly. He could have a fucking shirt that says "Fuck New York" and they'd still love him.
He would, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is
That
a
girl
big
is
surprise,
wet.
man. I'm glad that we didn't read any kind of spoilers. You know, honestly, what we're gonna try to do is legitimately when we do these, this is gonna be our take off of this scene. Well, look at that guy's face.
Oh my god. Oh, he's about to come and kick some ass. Yep,
Dude, he's about to throw his ass out of there.
He's getting ready to headline WrestleMania.
What do you think? You think he's getting the rock bottom or the people's elbow?
I'm saying he's gonna get the people's elbow.
Yeah?
Who do you think if he
What
goes to WrestleMania? Oh my gosh, I think in WrestleMania he's gonna fucking fight Brock Lesnar.
I don't know, man, because fighting Brock Lesnar entails taking a lot of damage. And they're protecting Lesnar because that's obviously the champ.
Yeah, but I think
I don't know, man. I don't know if The Rock is down for that. To get fucking suplexed and fucking, you know, to get his brains blown out on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think they'll tell Lesnar to slow it down a little bit. I mean, Cena had to get destroyed because they have to make Brock Lesnar look good. It's like, you know, The Rock's a part-timer. He's not someone that's going to be constantly in the dude's face. Imagine him and Sting.
If I remember correctly, Cena beat The Rock, didn't he?
I think so. I think at one of the fucking later the later WrestleManias, like I think from a couple years ago, he beat him. But the fucking Rock legitimately didn't like fucking Cena because Cena was talking his bullshit in Australia about The Rock not being there and he doesn't care for fans. So The Rock couldn't say what he wanted to say on TV, so he cut this promo in his backyard. It's like 15 minutes, I think. It's fucking amazing.
Man,
You ever seen that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I'm just really blown away. They got The Rock. But the reason why I'm so surprised is why they would use The Rock here with Rusev.
I don't know.
They were pushing a program with the Big Show.
Yeah, I'm confused. They're really trying to push this America versus Russia thing.
Yeah. Are some of the fans booing?
What do you think?
I don't know. It sounds like some of the crowd is booing.
I saw an NWO shirt. Good going, my man.
I saw a Wolfpack shirt with the red.
Oh, fucking Wolfpack. Hell yes. Only thing I didn't like about the Wolfpack was Sting didn't look right in red and black.
Yeah, it looked weird.
Yeah. He should have just stood by himself. But what the hell is The Rock going to say?
Are they saying holy shit? That's
Yeah.
not PG. That's not PG at all.
That's awesome. Keep pushing it, guys.
Oh, he's about to fucking... Here we go. He's got the posture. He's ready. Who in the blue hell are you?
Awesome.
Rusev, we're going to see. Rusev is going to have to try really hard not to laugh. Because that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
The Rock would get a lot of guys to fucking laugh or corpse.
Dude, I couldn't take him
smarts.
seriously. He would rip on me so bad that I would cry. Laughing, of course.
Right now, we need you to do two things. That's know your role.
Oh. And I wonder what the second thing is.
4:30 a.m. The Rock gets up, rolls out of bed in his home in Florida. The Rock gets a little caffeine. He goes right to the gym, starts clanging and banging like a madman.
Clanging and banging.
Was he the new Hulk Hogan now? I went down to the gym, brother.
But the only difference is The Rock doesn't pull his shorts up to his nipples.
No, he wears a nylon fucking tank top.
Moscow moose knuckle.
Ooh, that's not PG.
Then The Rock was done clanging and banging.
Lana's
What'd he
laughing
say?
a little bit. Your Moscow moose knuckle.
To one place.
What the fuck?
Rock was always good at that. People would start chanting, he'd like just kind of let them have it.
And then The Rock flew to the Big Apple. His jet landed. The Rock's jet landed in Queens.
Oh, look, cheap pops. What's up with this, man? Come on, have some self-respect, Rock.
To Manhattan.
He doesn't need the fucking pop. He doesn't need that cheap shit. He's the fucking Rock.
The meatpacking district.
International superstar and one of the greatest fucking wrestling superstars ever. Look at me fucking up my words today.
Jumped in the water and he swam to Staten Island.
Staten Island.
I don't know why he's doing this. This is making him look worse. I gotta be honest. I'm a huge fan of The Rock. This is the
Yeah,
reason
of
why I
course.
started watching again recently.
So the Rock can get out.
This
I don't
is
like this
really
cheap
bad.
pop shit. Everyone's been
Yeah,
fucking
this
doing
is-
it.
This is honestly really bad. I'm actually disappointed now.
The Rock went
All he needs to do is start pushing $9.99 now.
to the captain and say, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, now he's just
What
doing the
is
fucking cheap
this?
pop.
This is fucking terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
He's just name dropping. He could come up with great promos without any of that shit.
He comes out with the cheap pop jacket on. He fucking does what? What is that? 6 cheap pops now?
And then after he said Derek Jeter, The Rock had one
Look, this story doesn't even make sense.
Let's see what he says.
The Rock crossed a certain iconic bridge. Then The Rock went down Atlantic Avenue.
Oh my god.
This is absolutely terrible.
What the
man.
fuck? Is he a tour guide or is he the Rock?
Then The Rock walked through those doors, walked down.
He took the most inconvenient route to get here ever. he fucking went in 3 circles to get there.
I'm with you on this. I'm fucking hating this promo so far.
The Rock has come back to Brooklyn.
To Bookland. I think he almost botched Brooklyn. I gotta disagree. This isn't as much electrifying as it is cheap pops.
We agreed then because I think this fucking promo sucks.
Well, at least he's gonna call Lana
So
a slut
far.
or something. He usually
Yeah.
does. He usually
Yeah,
calls
so
women
far.
sluts.
That's the great thing about The Rock. He can fucking save it. Just call her bimbo. With the big breast.
Shut up. You listen here, you Bridget Nielsen bootleg ripoff. Something, something to that effect.
Let The Rock take you backstage.
Yeah, Rock was checking out that ass. Did you see that?
I would be doing more than that if she let me.
Cameraman is too. Look at that. I think Russo should take his medal off before he does battle with The Rock. Oh, what's he gonna say?
Hell yeah, ECW shirt. That's what the fuck I'm
Yep.
talking about.
All these shirts are like from the fucking Attitude Era. Whoa.
You piece of garbage.
This is your last warning. Leave now, or I will crush you.
Fucking corny ass
I
fucking.
love how they're giving him the what chance. It just takes all the fucking sting out of what he says.
Leave now, or you're gonna crush the Rock.
Nuh.
Is that what you think you're gonna do? You're gonna crush the Rock. So of all the things you could say, you go one-on-one with a great one, and that's what you say. First of all, I gotta tell you something. Come this close, your breath is smelling like Chewbacca's hairy beanbag. And you,
Here we go.
I gotta tell you something. Lana,
Come on.
in person, you're beautiful. I know, right? I mean, you are gorgeous. You're stunning, Lana. In person, you are, as we say here in America, smoking.
She getting wet.
But it's too bad you're walking around here like somebody shoved a Smirnoff bottle up your Putin.
Whoa.
Oh.
So now back to you, Chewy. Is that what you think?
He called her Chewy. He called him Chewy.
It doesn't matter what you think.
All right. He got the classic lines on him.
Okay.
Tell you something right now. Listen, let The Rock tell you something right now. There's a fact. There's a reason why nobody's been able to beat you. There's a reason why. The Rock knows you're bigger, you're stronger, you're more dangerous than practically everybody back there. That's a fact. But here's another fact.
Not the Big Show. Big Show tossed his ass
Yeah,
out like
that's
his
what
trash.
I'm saying.
That fact is this, and no one else back there has been able to tell you this, but The Rock will tell you this. You see, you come out here, you run down our country. It's a country we love. It's a country we're proud of. You come down. When you come out here, we don't boo you because you support Russia. No. We boo you because you're both a couple of world-class international a-holes.
A-holes, eh?
Just say it.
You don't want the kids to say a-holes now, do you?
Oh, gosh.
WWE is going to get sued now. Kids are going to be going to school on Tuesday and saying a-holes.
You're a bunch of world-class a-holes. I'm going to shove a Smirnoff bottle up your poop. Oh, my God.
Just like the great Vladimir Putin once said, the comrade wolf knows whom to eat. And right now, Rusev is hungry.
Telling you, dude,
No, so
WWE
he's going to eat Lana.
Telling you, the WWE is going to get us in fucking World War III. I think you were saying that last week. Watch.
I love the dramatic removal of the metal. It looked really creepy and uncomfortable for him. Like he swiped it past his eyes and shit.
Like, what the fuck? Is that like a picture of a sandwich on his fucking right shoulder? You see that?
I think it's the country
Rusev.
of Bulgaria.
Oh, okay.
But it does look like a sandwich. It looks like a fucking Whopper.
That's breaking kayfabe, ain't it?
Talking is done. You're out of your class. No sleep till Brooklyn. The Rock whips your ass.
Another cheap pop. And here come the slaps. Is he going to spit on his hand and punch him out of the ring? Nope. Damn, he's giving him a whole lot. Okay, there it is. Boom,
There we go. Oh,
punch
shit,
him out
he
of
had
the
to
ring.
throw himself out the ring.
So he's dead now from the spit punch, or
Come on, take Lana. Throw her over your shoulders. Slap that
damn it?
ass.
So we were wrong. He didn't get the people's elbow or the rock bottom.
He
got
got
the
thrown
spit
out the
punch out of the
fucking ring. I think Rusev likes getting thrown out the fucking ring.
Yeah, that's like his new gimmick now, getting tossed out of the ring with ease.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Well, the Rock kind of gypped them out of the smell. La, 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 la. Oh, that's what they were expecting. So it kind of didn't get the cadence to it that it should have. So, in general, how would you rate that segment?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna. Are they gonna have a Rock versus Rusev match at WrestleMania or something
I don't
like
know,
that?
man. That
Um,
would completely kill
he's-
Rusev's momentum.
it was fucking too much cheap pops. I mean, he did save it. He did say a lot of good stuff, but I don't know, dude. It's The Rock, dude. Have something explosive. Have them both beating the shit out of each other till The Rock just overcomes them if you want him to win. I do like the only thing the best thing about this segment though is freaking Lana walking up that ramp backwards so I can see that fine ass.
That's correct. I completely agree with that.
I love you,
As a matter
Rock,
of
but I
fact,
love Lena's ass more.
Well, you know, if you are that much of an enthusiast of Miss Lana, that you would be able to Google some images of a Lana on a pole match, if you know what I mean.
Woo! And when I say this, when I say I love Rock, I don't mean it like that. So don't nobody take that the wrong way. I just love the character and I love the wrestler. I'm all into Lana. But how would you rate the segment, Fred?
Man, if I'm gonna give it an out of 10 rating, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. That's a 5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
It gets points because it's The Rock. Period. I legitimately, if you go back and check out the tape, I legitimately was really excited to see him. Things went downhill when I saw the jacket. Then he did about 6 or 7 cheap pops, which all of it, the jacket, the cheap pop, he really didn't need any of it.
No, he
It
doesn't.
seemed like he didn't really have much material. Oh, there's The Rock shaking. Why is everybody shaking hands with the Susan B. Komen women? Okay, we get it. You're giving them a bunch of money.
I think those women survived breast cancer.
I don't know if The Rock knows if they're on camera right now or not. I think he thinks that they're not on camera.
Yeah, because he's leaving through the crowd. That girl,
He's
them
a
girls
good guy
just
though.
got.
He's out shaking
Yeah.
hands and kissing babies.
Yeah, but those girls he kissed just got super wet. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Dude, I would be doing that. Like a certain somebody we won't mention. You gotta appreciate what you have.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to go over to the dark side.
That's all we have to say about that.
But yeah,
Here we go again with the hot dog. I'm gonna go to Coney Island.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. I think the writers are trying to play too much of the New York angle. Like, oh yeah, the reason why he's gonna be gone is because he's gonna ride the subway and he's gonna eat a Coney dog. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
They're so desperate for fucking praise that they just exploit the fucking town that they're in.
I love this one guy though that Dean Ambrose stands next to. The guy with this guy with the flannel shirt. He is maintaining. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? And maintains steady eye contact with the camera. Look at him.
He's like, what the fuck just happened?
What are you guys fucking filming right now? There's like a high quality camera crew here. What the fuck is going on?
He's like, damn.
And you know what? He probably saw like the WWE logos. He's like thinking, oh the fuck, I'm gonna get body slammed or some shit in this fucking train.
He's like, fuck. It's like, fuck, are these guys gonna attack
I
me?
didn't wear my wrestling shoes.
Is there like a plant in this fucking subway and they're gonna start fighting next to me and shit?
I can't stand fucking Candy Cane. I really can't, dude. They need to retire that gimmick.
Yeah.
What's this? P? Who's the P?
Paige.
Paige. What do you think about Paige?
Well, I think she has potential. Like I said, with everything though, the PG era just ruins everything. But let me tell you something. Paige is my white chocolate. I like her.
There's something about Paige. I don't understand it, man.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's my favorite, but there's some, like, I'm into the white meat. I'm sorry, okay? I do like AJ
I hate
Lee.
this. I
Yeah,
hate
I mean-
this drama between Paige and AJ.
the Twitter.
I'll
the
refer
Twitter
to it as
bullshit.
Paige A.
They're fucking tweeting each other. Like, we all know it's fucking choreographed, dude. But I do like the way she moves. She's a little too fucking pale for me. I wish she would go get a tan. But other than that, why not? Why
That's
not?
her
And
gimmick is to be that pale.
Yeah. And I love AJ Lee too because not only because I think she looks good, but because she's like a nerd in real life. She loves
This
video.
song sounds like it's saying "Slut It Up."
Yeah.
Slut it up.
She loves video games and comics in real life. That's what makes Paige very sexy to me. Is that we would have a lot in common.
You know, it's unfortunate because they're really running out of really attractive. Well, I wouldn't say running out, but they're at a lack of very, very attractive women. What I saw from the community is that they were really, really, really into AJ Lee. And whatever. But now the new flavor of the month or maybe year would be Paige. And I personally prefer Paige over AJ.
Yeah, I mean, in looks, I
she
prefer
has
Paige.
something different to her.
But if I were to fucking date one of them, I would definitely date AJ Lee. I mean, I know CM Punk married her, but I would definitely date AJ Lee.
That girl botched that fucking flip that she did into the ring.
But you feel me on that?
It looks like she almost twisted her ankle.
She looks fucking goofy as hell. But
what the fuck is this?
I would date fucking AJ Lee because we would have so much in common. She's a fucking geek in real life. But Paige, I just love the way she gets in between the ropes. But I don't give a fuck, dude. None of them
Who is this
compare.
girl in pink? I have no idea who she is. She's like dancing and shit.
Nice kick.
Whoa,
but
what's up with these spinning kicks to the groin?
I don't know.
This is the second one tonight.
None of these girls don't compare to the way fucking they used to have the divas in WWF and early stages of E. Like your Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, Trish Stratus, Victoria, Lita. No, fuck no. I would take them any day over these fucking PG era girls. But I will tell you this. Even though I like Paige, sorry. The women in MMA, they were a lot more sexier to me. You feel me, Fred?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Why would I don't give a fuck. When it comes to women, they got to be super sexy because I do not want to see them fake wrestle. You can call me a sexist, but I don't want to see them fake wrestle unless they're really good, which AJ Lee and Paige are. But that's why, Fred, thanks to Fred, I like watching UFC now. because a lot of them are sexy, and they're sexy, and I can respect them sexy. You feel me? Like they have my
Absolutely.
respect, and they're sexy. So that's just
I will take
so
an
great.
AJ Lee, or sorry, not an AJ. I will take a Misha Tate over an AJ Lee any day.
Yeah, of course. The one thing that AJ Lee does have brownie points is that she loves video games and comics. So it'd be awesome to like fucking date her because we would have a lot to talk about. But fuck yeah, dude. If I even had like if I could like connect with a Misha Tate, fuck yeah, I'm jumping into that ring.
Oh shit, she's doing the tarantula.
Oh god, dude, I haven't seen that in a long time. Tajiri used to do that awesomely. I mean, not awesomely. What the fuck do I sound like? He used to do it very excellent.
Tajiri, what was that? A corner splash? That looked really bad.
Isn't it crazy though when fucking women come out, we always get more hype? It was like that with the UFC matches and the fucking.
It's at least good because the actual wrestling is terrible when the women are
Yeah.
out. I gotta be completely honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
dude.
It's not to say that the women aren't capable or anything like that. Please don't take that as what I'm saying. There have been fantastic Divas matches, including Trish Stratus and Lita and
Yes.
Stuff like that. But even Molly Holly was very good.
Oh, yeah.
This here is trash. This is
Yeah.
garbage.
It's just that wasn't a very great whatever the fuck
Like
she was
these Divas matches end up ending all weird, like
because they're just
do you
throwaway.
remember
They're like
there was this streak where fucking AJ and Paige were both losing via roll-ups because they would come skipping out to the ring and distract them so much that they would easily get rolled up by less talented wrestlers.
I mean, the thing is, okay, it's just that like these are less than throwaway matches. You know what I mean?
I thought they were gonna kiss each other.
No, I wish.
It
but
looked
they're-
like they were going to.
Yeah,
The way she
they're
grabbed-
less.
Oh, now
they're
they're
less
pushing
than
this
throw.
dude.
Yeah. No, hold on. That's the other dude.
Eric Rowan.
Yeah, something like that.
He talks too now.
The fuck is Bray Wyatt a manager now? That would be a fucking
Yeah,
horrible way to
he's
kill his
managing the
gimmick.
stable.
That would be a horrible way to fucking ruin Bray Wyatt.
Nice teeth. So we've got
God.
about a half hour left. How you
Yeah.
feeling, man, about this episode?
Oh, dude, what can I say, dude? It's the same old every fucking week. Like, it doesn't matter if they throw more wrestling into there because the wrestling fucking sucks. And
Yeah.
it's just, it comes down to the big fucking problem. It's the roots of the issue. It's the creative direction and the PG era bullshit. You cannot get that. It's like you're incapable of getting, for at least people like us, we're incapable of getting good moments. Or at least they come through very, like, sporadically, not enough.
Yeah,
Not enough to be
It's like
a week-to-week viewer, of course.
it's like I can't get legitimate enjoyment out of watching it. I have to. The only enjoyment I can get out of watching it is if I'm doing it sarcastically.
Yeah.
Like this show is a way that I'll actually watch a whole episode by doing this podcast. But as far as like next month, let's say next Monday we didn't do the show, I probably wouldn't sit down and watch the whole match.
Bruno Sammartino. Sam Martino. I always get that name wrong, and I was watching his matches on YouTube, and I love it. He's turning fucking 79.
Bruno Sammartino.
Yes, I fuck it up, dude. He had this great freaking shoot interview. I don't think it was shoot, but whatever it was with kayfabe commentaries. I gotta watch that.
No, those are shoot interviews. Yeah.
Yeah, there are shoot. My bad. How comes a fucking celebrity gimmick? I hate the fucking Miz, and I hate this stupid body. Like, stupid. They do the same shit. Oh, God. Haha. Hi, everybody. Take my picture.
Don't hit the moneymaker.
Yeah. Haha. Damian Mizdow. He must be hating life right now going through these horrible fucking gimmicks. He is a fucking stunt double for somebody that looks nothing like him.
I completely agree, man. I think this is probably one of the worst gimmicks. Hell in the Cell. I think Hell in the Cell is probably going to be... I think Hell in the Cell is probably going to be, what, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins?
That's what it's supposed
Sheamus.
to be. I don't like Sheamus. The only reason fucking Sheamus ever got any of a push that he has is because he's workout partners with Triple H. I never fucking liked Sheamus. Maybe I'm not saying that he can't wrestle, but I just hate that stupid fucking gimmick that he has. It's just boring.
He looks like a lit joint.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like him and Paige are fucking brother and sister. How pale they are.
Dude, if they had a baby, it would be clear.
Holy shit, see-through, dude. I mean, blend in with the fucking walls, not see-through.
Look at this.
Yeah, of course they're not gonna hit anyone with a chair. That'd be too real.
Oh,
for
by the
anybody.
way, did you see in that Eric Rowan
Oh, he
promo,
hit him.
there was like a pregnant stomach, and it had "It's coming" written in marker over it.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, what, they're
Did
gonna
you
give
notice
birth
that?
to somebody?
I didn't call attention to it because we got off on another tangent. But
What the fuck did
what
Bray
the fuck
Wyatt?
kind of shit is that?
Did Bray Wyatt rape somebody or something?
Yeah, there you go. Probably.
Like, it's not. It's fucking stupid. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's not even edgy. That's corny.
So
They're never gonna
looks like
explain it.
Miz is trying to. Looks like he was trying to play football by juking left and right, and then going in with a tackle.
That's a crazy ass fuck. That's crazy ass facial hair.
Sheamus's
fucking
beard. I was just
Sheamus
about to
has.
say his beard looks pretty uneven. How do you think he stays that pale? Do you think he wears? You think he like? Oh shit, he got slapped pretty hard there. How do you think he maintains such a pale complexion?
I don't think he goes out in the sun that much.
Yeah. You think
Or
it's like
maybe-
part of his contract, or do you think he chooses
I don't
to
know.
have that
One
gimmick?
part of his selling points, probably. Maybe he's just naturally like that, naturally pale.
Well, you would turn red in the sun, though. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, but you would probably peel it off.
We'll have to have a dermatologist on the show next episode.
Do you see that trending now? Soviet streetwalker. What the fuck is that?
Rock called her that.
Oh God. Okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, he called her a Soviet streetwalker, and then she started telling Rusev that he better beat Rock up for it, and then he didn't.
Yeah, fucking, I would hate to get slammed on that fucking mat over and over again. My fucking back would hurt.
My back.
My fucking back. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, this shit's just, I'm not even interested. And I hate the fucking Miz, and I don't like Sheamus, but I can't stand the fucking Miz. So every time he's wrestling, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, Miz is pretty terrible, I gotta admit. I mean, he's talented or whatever, but the character and all that shit, and the fact that
Okay,
he's
let me
not
ask you
excellent.
a question.
What's up?
Non-related, because I fucking hate the Miz, and this match is boring.
Oh, sure, go off as many tangents as you want, man.
What is your favorite wrestling theme?
That's a good one, man. Man, I
You can
really
say
like
one of
the
them, like something
NWO.
you really like.
Yeah, I really like the NWO theme.
Bow, bow, bow.
The Rock's, I would say the one. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, wow, that one was good. Not the like Hollywood ones when he came back; those were a little too crazy. But yeah, the original one, like not the original, but like I think maybe his second version.
Yeah, I
was
know what you're talking
outstanding.
about. Where he starts singing at the end a little bit.
Yeah, and then finally on this list, because I'm giving you 3 instead of 1. Because if you ask me what time it is, I'll tell you how to build a watch. I took that from Jim Cornette. Do you remember the Aggression soundtrack where these wrestlers had like rap remixes?
Yeah.
Gangrel had a fucking badass
Yeah, I have to go back
song.
and listen to that again. You want to know my top
check
3?
that out. It was pretty good. Yeah, man.
My top 3 is going to be a little bit different, but you know, it's number 1. Of course, it's Sting when he was Crow. That theme,
Oh, of course.
Doon, 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 like that.
Of course.
Of course, that's number 1. But number 2 and 3, they could be reversible. Number 2, I really like D'Lo Brown's theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, D'Lo Brown. I love that fucking theme.
Gonna kick your sorry ass out on the street.
Yeah, I just love that shit. And number 3, I would have to say that I really like fucking Kane's. No. I like Kane's first theme, but number 3 would be the Acolytes theme.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit when they go like that.
Yeah, man.
It's just fucking something to just fight to, man. You get like, imagine them playing that fucking theme before an MMA fight.
I would like to see different ones come out. MMA fighters come out to different themes like that.
Oh yeah,
I thought,
that'd be awesome.
Believe it or not, I actually liked Ric Flair's. Ric Flair's was pretty fucking cool.
Oh, of course. Dun, 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 dun. Like the greatest man in the world coming out.
Dun, 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 dun. And let's see, what other ones were just outstanding? I can't think of any from the modern era that were really, really good. Let's see. Stone Cold, obviously, dude. When the glass hits, you know shit's going off, you know? How about modern era? What would you say of any song you've heard either tonight or just in general in the past? I don't know. Let's cut it off 2 to 3 years.
None,
huh?
Fuck that shit. I hate the fucking theme songs they have now.
I don't think the Wyatt song is too bad.
Okay, you got me there. I do like the Wyatt song. I do like the Wyatt theme song. All right. Especially when yeah, I do like the Wyatt theme song. I'm sorry. You got me there.
It's not bad. Other than that, though, yeah, I agree. Like,
but you know what?
Roman Reigns' song is terrible. Fucking.
You know, the Shield had a good theme song. I like the Shield song. Yeah, no, I liked it for what it was. It was I didn't, you know. But let me tell you something.
I feel like he should have his own song. I don't think that he should keep the group song. I think that group song was for the group. He should have his own, but they're just being lazy. They're just like the Roman Reigns song is the exact same. The Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose songs, they're just like thrown together.
And the fucking Miz won, and I don't care.
And there's the roll up. Yep.
But the thing is,
well, you know what you can say.
What?
The joint got rolled up there.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, dude, oh god, that fucking beard looks ferocious when he's sweating. Looks like it's gonna fucking eat you. But
he looks like fucking Eric Rowan.
Yeah, the problem with Roman Reigns is that they keep on sticking him in that Shield gimmick. Like everyone else, like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they established their own characters. And Roman Reigns, he's getting this big ass push, but no individuality. Like he's using a Shield fucking theme, and he's looking like he's still part of the Shield. Like he can just never let go of the past. That's something that they definitely have to change. And hopefully, not saying that it's a good thing that he got this hernia, but since he got it, they can look back and just figure out what the fuck to do with him. Since they do want to give him this big push.
I agree with that. 100%.
Speaking of themes, too, I really like Goldust's first theme. I always like Goldust's theme. His first 2 theme songs. Yeah, I like Goldust's theme. His character, when he first came out, it was really revolutionary because he would piss all the fucking homophobes off. That'd be the funniest thing in the world. And he's like this... Yeah, Goldust. Oh, God. Hulk Hogan,
there's Pinkamania. Pinkamania, brother. Running wild. Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins. Donate your money to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Yeah, what are his vitamins? Joe Standalone, D-Ball.
Yeah, but you know, that's a good thing that, you know, they survived breast cancer. That's awesome. And Hulk, never wrestle again. Please.
You know, it's unfortunate what they're doing to his character. They just got him coming out shilling for shit. Get the network for $9.99, brothers. Donate to the Susan G. Komen Foundation, brothers. I think that John Cena has a shot in this upcoming pay-per-view, brothers. Like, everything he does
Yeah.
is just for promotional purposes.
Would you please help me in giving a warm Brooklyn acknowledgement to some of the most
A warm Brooklyn acknowledgement?
who have fought and
Or is Brooklyn known for their acknowledgements?
stand up, ladies.
They're known for Mike Tyson and Michael Jordan.
These women have
and
been
some.
getting acknowledged all night.
That's good though. But Brooklyn's known for Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, and some great ass fucking hip hop, true hip hop. But you know that's
Yeah.
good that they survived cancer. I'm glad.
That dude over there looks like Charlie Kelly.
I'm
You know
glad.
what though, man? Okay, maybe that came out wrong. I'm not trying to say that these women shouldn't be given shine. I'm just saying that like we're taking a segment to recognize them, and they've been getting recognized all day. Cena
I
came
understand.
down, gave them high fives. Rock came over, gave them high fives. Like it's not like we don't know that they're there. Joan London? Who's Joan London? Is that the lady who was on the magazine cover? Yeah.
I think so.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. I really
Wait till your music stops. Thank you.
all of you and the WWE Universe and Susan G. Komen for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the many, many women, including myself.
Couldn't they have had her do this on camera, not out in front of everybody? If she's just going to maintain eye contact with the camera?
One challenging journey. And you know, it's a challenging journey.
It's better than what they tried to do like last month when they tried to bring Michael Sam onto the show.
In fact, the
All right. I
Yeah.
won't say anything negative about the Susan B. Komen stuff. I apologize to any of the listeners that thought that was in any way insensitive. I just don't know.
No,
I
you
just
know,
think
yeah.
that they're doing things weird. Like
Yeah, it's not. Nobody's disrespecting anybody. It's just it is a wrestling show, so But fuck it, I'd rather see that than John Cena any day of the week. But after this, they're just gonna do some boring ass fucking handicap match. Where guess what? Dean Ambrose is gonna come back from dinner, jump into the
do
crowd,
it again,
and just-
brother.
yeah, he's gonna fuck Seth Rollins up. Do
He's
that
gonna
little.
have chili on the sides of his mouth.
Dude, you ever notice, like, most of the time in the first 4 seconds of a fucking Dean Ambrose fight, he's, like, cat fighting and shit? Like, he's clawing the shit out of him?
Yeah, like he's just so crazy that he can't use any actual technique.
Yeah.
right at ringside.
John Cena has a horrible fucking kayfabe punch. I hope he doesn't do that shit in real life. He'd get fucked up real quick.
Yo, you know
Like,
who
if
had
you-
a fucking awesome punch?
Who?
Reza Ramon.
Hell yeah, dude. Razor Ramon had
He
a good-ass
great
punch.
He had some
Hell
snap
yeah.
on his punch.
They look like fucking legit as shit.
Yeah.
He looked like he
you
was
would
really
believe that
punching
a couple
somebody.
of those punches would put somebody away.
Oh, hell yeah. Razor Ramon was a fucking badass, dude. I love Razor
He was
Ramon.
a G, man. Are you
I
kidding
loved
me?
it. And then when he went into
Yeah.
Scott Hall, it was just, Scott Hall, he's just one of the best. I'm glad that he's with DDP and he got help. But imagine if he didn't get fucked up on drugs, what he could have done.
Hey, yo.
You helped Susan G.
I am Reza Ramon.
He was one of the first guys to say, Jin Min. Yo, Jin Min. Let me tell you.
That
Chico.
ladder match with fucking Shawn Michaels,
Oh,
Classic.
man, classic.
fucking
Yeah.
classic.
I love the little touch where he walks under the ladder. Like, fuck your superstition.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk under the ladder. I'm the bad guy.
I'm the superstition, fucker.
Yeah, the way he does that little walk where
Oh,
he puts
God.
his arms out.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I hate when they fucking push Cena like
Oh,
this.
come
Like,
on, man.
yeah,
Cena
like-
trying to get so much shine off of this. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
What
Let it be the
hell?
women, dude. Let the women hug each other. Fuck, I can't fucking stand Cena because it's like he tries him. He like, he supports the troops. He support women with cancer. So if you don't like Cena, then you're bad. That's what they
Like,
try
he
to
makes
do.
Sure, he does everything on camera.
Yeah, like he's a perfect fucking good guy. He can't do no wrong. That goody two shoes bullshit. Like fuck you, John Cena. This moment ain't about you. It's about the fucking women with struggling with cancer and fighting it. It's not about fucking you giving them hugs.
Was that dude giving the camera the finger?
I hope.
I think he was giving the camera the finger. Oh,
Join us from our Stanford studios, counting down
here's these two chuckle fucks.
WWE Network. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. 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 3, 2
Well, the countdown is on. It's almost time for Edge and Christian SmackDown 15th anniversary show that totally reeks of awesomeness.
And here's the upside. You guys don't have to listen to that bag of yogurt Michael Cole anymore. You get to hang with ENC.
That's right, immediately following Raw, only on the WWE Network. $9.99. $9.99.
You know they had to fit in $9.99 somewhere. It's probably in their contract. Oh my God.
Main event. How long is this going to take? Looks like there's 14 minutes left in the show. So not to give any spoilers, but it seems like this is going to be a standard size match.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. Most of them are booing you, Cena. Fuck your little fucking flag or towel. I hate that shit, dude. Like I hate his fucking character.
Yeah.
Look, it ain't because he's fucking bigger than me or he's got more money than me. He's fucking dull as fuck. It's the same shit and getting shoved down your throat for fucking over 10 years. That's the fucking thing. It's like eating the same pile of fucking food every day, every week for the past 10 fucking years. You ever seen his fucking punches, dude? Like, I was watching Bruce Blitz. He does wrestling reviews, and they were talking about it, and he was like doing this training montage when he was fighting Brock Lesnar. When he fucking punches, and I hope this is not his real punch. When he punches, he fucking goes down on his punch like he's punching the fucking ground instead of punching straight. You feel me?
I completely feel you, man. I think that what's Cena... I just wanted to give you an opportunity to vent. Yeah, I think that Cena in general, yeah, I mean, he's a stale character. They're just kind of carting him out as much as they can for the merchandise, and he is the poster boy, mainly because there's not really anyone else to take that kind of place for him. So, yeah, Roman Reigns was kind of going to be the next guy, and unfortunately he got hurt, so he's going to be out for quite a while.
And they have Kane coming out with the flames to the scary music, but he's fucking corporate Kane.
Oh, you mean Candy Cane?
Yeah, he should be coming out to like some fucking with a printer or something.
The Candyman can. Here comes fucking Seth Rollins. You know
Is
what?
it me?
Seth Rollins.
Is it me or they just got really lazy on the fucking Titantrons and shit with the music and the fucking video that accompanies it?
I gotta be honest. The Titantrons have always been pretty bad. I don't know why they don't put more effort into the Titantrons, but there should be a bunch of unique clips throughout the entirety of the Titantron. It shouldn't be like a bunch of repeats of the same clip. That briefcase is in pretty bad shape. Look at that.
I don't know, dude. Ever since they fucking came out with Money in the Bank, I just hated it. I think it was so stupid how they carry that fucking briefcase out like all the fucking time. I just think it's stupid.
I believe that the Money in the Bank concept was co-created by Chris Jericho.
Probably right.
Oh,
I mean,
here comes Candy Cane. Boom, high five.
God.
Here comes Candy Cane.
Please, King, just retire and get a job in the back or something.
Oh, he's got a job in the back, all right.
No, I don't think Kane's
getting
like
Steph
that.
And fucking getting Kane and getting Steph and Triple H coffee.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
And now, Kane, you have to go get coffee for Roman Reigns. I just can't stand the way Triple H says his name. Like, he really tries to put him over. Like, you're going to have a match tonight with Roman Reigns.
Like he's trying too hard.
He's, like, really trying too hard. You're going to have a match with the devil's favorite demon, Kane.
I get fucking tired of watching Randy Orton and John Cena wrestle.
Like, I don't understand what the fuck Kane's... I don't understand. He's wearing dress pants. He's supposed to be a demon or whatever. He was still the devil's favorite demon while he was doing the corporate Kane gimmick. I don't understand. I think I
Well,
think
he
they
got a
need
he
to
got a
give
desk
this-
job now.
Yeah, he needs to just kind of fade out gracefully. Honestly,
Yeah, just.
I mean
just
that's the thing.
bow down.
The thing about pro wrestling that is different than say other traditional sports or MMA is the fact that you can kind of work around people's injuries. You know, if someone has, I don't know, say a neck injury, well, not at that. Well, let's say like a leg injury, something's wrong with their ankle or something. You can kind of work around it. You can put them into some sort of program. Like even, you know what, sticking with the neck injury for even Stone Cold. They had him come on and do segments and not actually
Yep.
wrestle. You know what I mean? Whereas other sports, you're laid up. You know, Roman Reigns, right? Perfect example. He can't really do anything because of his hernia and the resulting surgery that he had. And he can still do segments and kind of keep his momentum going.
Yep.
So in that spirit, you could basically cart guys out until they're not medically cleared anymore. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I can never get excited for any match involving Randy Orton, Corporate Kane, or fucking John Cena. I feel that they're not doing enough to push the new guys out. Like, they put them in these
I agree.
fucking segments with the fucking guys that don't need any push. Like, they always got to drop them in there, no matter what.
completely agree
Even
with
if
that.
even if it makes no fucking sense.
Yep.
Like, why can't it be just Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins? Why does it have to be all these other fucking people involved that don't need anything right now, that they fucking had their time? Let it go.
Well, because right now it's Super Cena needs to overcome
Yeah.
the odds,
He needs to fucking save everybody and overcome the odds.
and I guarantee you, fucking what's his name is going to show up probably
Ambrose.
with the Coney dog in hand. Dean Ambrose, he'll show up with a fucking Coney dog in hand, throw it at somebody or something, and blind them with the chili, and start going crazy on people.
Watch out for that cat fight.
Yeah, the way that I completely agree with your observation that, like, I see it too. When he starts brawling with someone, he's throwing these wild bitch slaps.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's so crazy he can't control himself and actually use technique.
It just makes him look like a girl, to be honest with you, because the first fucking 5 seconds of all his fights, almost all of his fights, are this fucking clawing motion, like he's about to scratch somebody.
Claws to the balls.
Oh, yeah, but yeah. He can dig his fucking long-ass fingernails into your back. That'll do some damage.
That's, sorry for anyone that doesn't know. It's an inside joke between me and my friend Kim. She was expressing how much she liked cats. And I was like, yeah, last time I tried to pet a cat, heels to the claws to the balls.
What the fuck?
All right, so the match is over? What happened? Would they hit
Wait
him
a
with the
minute.
briefcase
Yeah,
or
Dean
some
Ambrose
shit?
is going to come in. You
He's
see
gonna
everyone at
come
the
save
crowd,
the
they're looking
day.
to the left. They're looking to the
Yeah.
left.
They're looking to the right, too, because they know he's going to, like, come out of the crowd, probably. What if they get a train to come down the ramp?
Watch the train
Say,
car,
oh.
please.
We didn't know the WWF had a train track installed. They had an Amtrak installed, and they're going to just ride on through into the fucking backstage area. Or, you know what? Why not? Why not have him come out with, like, a hot dog vendor cart? Oh, here he comes.
Well, he didn't.
Tony dogs in hand.
Oh,
Yep,
my
they-
God.
oh, I
Get the
told you!
fuck- Called it.
Oh, I
You
called it! I called
That is
it!
so fucking stupid.
Oh my God, I called it. I swear to God, I did not have any knowledge beforehand that this idiot was going to come out with a goddamn hot dog cart.
Dude, whoever wrote this shit.
I just basically, I should write for these assholes. I came up with the most ridiculous way to do it, and that's exactly what they went with.
This is so fucking stupid, dude. I'm
This
sorry.
is ridiculous. Is he
How
gonna
is a
squirt
fucking loose
ketchup and
cannon?
mustard in their faces?
Yeah, how the fuck is a loose cannon?
Oh,
fuck
there's the
sit there and
Coney
come out-
dog.
He's gonna come out with a hot dog cart. You're telling me that's fucking lunatic? Fuck
Dude, look
that.
at this. Everything
That
I
shit's stupid.
said came true. Came out with hot dog in hand. He's got some on the side of his mouth. Comes with the hot dog cart. Oh my God. And I'm again, for anyone listening, I'm being completely serious. Oh, and he's going to squirt it in their eyes. I'm being completely serious, guys. I had absolutely zero knowledge of what they were going to do. Yep, there it is, right in the eyes. They're blinded now. This is really bad.
That fucking
And he's got a good double leg takedown.
Dude, that fucking clawing shit again. Stay calm.
Where did he find a ketchup and mustard holster? That's what I want to know. Was that in the hot dog cart?
Fred, this is so fucking stupid, dude.
It really is.
He's gonna mustard them to death.
He's gonna muster the courage.
Fred, be honest with me. Would you,
this
if a guy like
is
that,
really fucking stupid.
If a guy like that existed, would you think he was a loose cannon or a fucking retard?
I would think he was a reject.
Exactly, dude. That's not loose cannon. That's not crazy. That's stupid.
Again, I gotta say, I sarcastically just proposed and guessed the most outlandish, stupidest, childish things possible. And I think you can agree. He did every one of them. He blinded them with ketchup and mustard. He had a hot dog cart, and he ate his hot dog out there on stage.
He's just dumping all the ingredients on them. That's not fucking hardcore. That's not lunatic. What the fuck is this shit?
There's the fucking tongs. He's gonna fucking tongs to the balls.
God, what the fuck? Way to ruin a potentially great character.
Here's
and
Super
Cena has
Cena's
to
got to
save
get
him.
his finishers on everybody. Now let's see the tension between him and Cena. Uh-oh. They see each other now.
They're going to be friends. Or they're going to shake hands and someone's going to backstab.
They could both have a hot dog. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Cena can have hot dogs. I think that's against his diet.
What a great great way.
Here comes
what
Trips.
A great way.
Here comes Trips.
They're going to ruin
the bimbo.
They're going to ruin a potentially great character like Dean Ambrose with some
don't fucking
shit.
Don't slip on the ketchup and mustard, Trips. Oh, you think that's funny?
Who would have thought Ambrose and Cena back on the same page again? Here's the thing, you still want to fight Seth Rollins. Well, you're going to get the chance.
Seth Rollins.
But first, you're going to have to fight each other.
Oh, no.
At the pay-per-view Hell in a Cell.
Are you fucking serious? He's going to fight.
With Dean Ambrose. The winner will not only get to face Seth Rollins, but will get to face Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell.
Oh, God, I'm so
I
scared.
did somewhat call it. Yeah, I was saying that I think it's going to be Ambrose and Rollins in the Hell in the Cell.
This is so fucking stupid. I guarantee. Watch Cena go over on fucking Dean Ambrose. This is
Thank
stupid.
you, Stephanie. Thank you, Steph, for that input. One of them is going straight to hell.
They have to interject fucking John Cena in every main storyline.
Uh-oh, the finisher time. Oh, a really spruced up DDT. Awesome.
Badass. Well, I mean, whatever. That's
that DDT
cool.
is kind of weird. He kicks his leg forward and does a DDT.
Hey,
I'm
loving it, dude. He DDT'd Cena. That's all. That's cool. That's the coolest thing that happened in that fucking match.
And they're doing yes chants for him, aren't they? It looked like they were doing yes chants.
But tell me, I like the DDT, even though it wasn't the greatest. But why the fuck? Why a madman sprays mustard and ketchup on people?
That he has in a holster.
Exactly.
Don't forget the holster. No, I think that's the most insulting of the whole bit is that he has a holster for the ketchup and mustard bottles.
Okay, Fred, imagine this. Imagine Clint Eastwood. He had that shit in his holster. Well, punk, you're about to get relish on you. Punk, get off my lawn. Just imagine that shit. Imagine Gran Torino, fucking grand hot dog and fucking mustard and shit. Get off my lawn before you get hit with these ingredients, punk.
So we end the show with Dean Ambrose yelling
like he wants
crazily.
To fucking rape. He looks like he wants to rape John Cena.
At John Cena. And now we have the
I hate that fucking
logo. Yeah, logo's no good. And episode
and we're
over.
done.
So let's just give our quick post-show analysis, and we'll get out of here. We've been rambling on long enough, don't you think?
Yes.
So, I don't know. Let's think. How do you want to do this? How about this? If you were to say the best point of the show, what would you say would be the best point of the show?
Lena's ass.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to top. No pun intended.
The Rock did pretty good. I mean, at first it was
I
kind
would
of like,
say
yeah.
personally, yeah. For me, I'm gonna say it would be the first 10 seconds of The Rock's music and him coming out. That was really almost jaw dropping, to be honest with you. Being a fan of his from the Attitude Era,
And you didn't see it coming.
when his music hit and he came out. Yeah, I did not see that coming whatsoever. Especially because of Rusev. I thought that Big Show was gonna come out. For The Rock to come out, it was completely. You had like maybe 5 seconds where you're trying to put the connection together. You're trying to connect everything together. You're like, wait a minute, The Rock is coming out for this? Is it a troll? Is it actually him? And then he comes out with the jacket, and then my enthusiasm started to decline a little bit, and then he starts doing the cheap pops and whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, he did get in a couple nice jabs at Lana, called her the Soviet streetwalker, so that'll be
That
a
was
meme.
funny.
Yeah, when The Rock says something about someone, that becomes the thing, to call them. I think he's the one that started the "You Suck" with Kurt Angle, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Or it might have been Chris Jericho. I'd have to check on that.
Yeah.
I know sometimes we just kind of say things off the top of our head without being for sure. But
been
I
a
know
while.
that he started, for sure, I know that he started the anti-Stephanie shit, calling her all kinds of shit. And,
he said,
usually he actually, now that I think about it, he goes after women, probably the worst, huh?
Yeah, he fucked Stephanie up back in the day. Like, so he just said he used to rip her so bad. I used to love it. That's when Stephanie was younger and more natural. I mean, she works out now, and that's
Pre-surgery.
great. But I'm talking about natural, as in like she doesn't look like she just got a shitload of fucking surgery.
Pre-surgery Stephanie, yeah.
Yeah,
Back when she was
the
like,
big tits.
all she was doing was she was making like really shocked faces. Like she was always like the image of innocence. So like when she
Yeah.
was reacting to something, it was like, oh my God, Stephanie's in trouble. But anyways, yeah, without drifting too far off of the topic, definitely I thought that The Rock coming out was probably the high point of the show for me, for sure. I think for a lot of people that was the high point of the show. He got some quips in here and there. He did the "Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? No, you roll, shut your mouth." So, and the "nobody cares" bit. So
Yes.
he worked in all his old bits.
Can I say one thing?
The worst, sure. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, didn't mean to interject, but I like Paige and AJ Lee. Of course they're like the two
PJ.
superstars. Paige, there you go.
I call him PJ.
There you go. Yes. Of course they're the two biggest stars in the Divas competition. I think they can have a great feud. I like them both. But, of course, I like Lana. I wish she could get in there and wrestle a little bit. But here's my thing with Dean Ambrose. Coming from a guy that's, like, not legit fucking like fucking crazy, but, like, kind of a loose cannon myself when I was younger. I liked the character. I just believe that in the PG era, there's no way that he's ever going to be a successful, legit psychopath lunatic. Sure, he could be off his rocker a little bit and be a little badass, but come on. The green slime. Then you top it off. The next week you fucking do this stupid shit where he comes out and with the hot dog vendor spraying people with mustard and ingredients. Come on, let's be honest. If any of us saw someone like that in real life, we think they're fucking stupid or retarded. I like that he
You would
fucking
think
just
they were a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like a
A
cartoon character.
Yeah, dude, like a
This,
over the
this
top.
would happen. This is what I like to compare it to. If Nickelodeon had a segment of their show where there was like a pro wrestling gimmick,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like fucking All That, or that's old school. I don't know what's new now. iCarly or some shit like that. If they had this fucking segment where it was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be wrestling going on, that's what would happen. One of the characters would come out and fucking squirt ketchup and mustard in someone's eyes, hit them with the hot dog cart, hit them with slime, some shit like that. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like what we're watching now is like a parody of what wrestling used to be.
It's stupid, dude. Like, come on. That is not a legit lunatic. I don't care. And anyone can tell me that I'm wrong, but when I see lunatic, when you tell me that this guy's a lunatic, I want to see some crazy off the wall shit, not some goofy shit that looked like it should be on a fucking Cartoon Network Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. Absolutely right, my friend. So, all right. Well, the last thing I guess I'd like to talk about then, I think would be pretty fitting if we're going to talk about the best part of the show. What would be your worst part of the show?
Oh, gladly. I will fucking say that the fucking El Torito and that fucking crocodile in the midget costume, whatever the fuck it was, retarded, stupid. I don't give a damn. It's offensive in a bad way. It's not a funny type of offensive. Like, I could laugh at myself if I was Mexican. That's cool. But no, it's fucking offensive in a stupid way. Wrestling's horrible. The mascot is the wrestler, and it's fucking stupid. Please, and for fuck's sakes, get the bunny out of there. Please. Get Adam Rose out of there. Okay? Sorry. Get all them fucking stupid motherfucking party animals out of there. It's retarded. It doesn't belong on the show. And, oh my God, dude, that was the worst part. I don't even want to think about it. What about you?
I'm sorry to do that to you, my friend.
It's okay. What's the worst part for you?
I got to keep it very brief and very simple. It has to be the fruit basket segment with Candy Cane and the two fucking fruit baskets. There were 3 fruit baskets in that segment. Listen, I get that they're trying to have this Hollywood gimmick for The Miz, and therefore he has a stunt double. And who would be available for something like that? I don't know. The guy who lacks a gimmick, and we're trying to do something with. All right, cool. The fact that the segment starts with Candy Cane chilling out by a fruit basket and being very puzzled as to its existence, and then the 2 jerk jobs showing up, and the thing that really sucked about that segment, I know they were trying to mirror each other and be exactly the same in their speech and their movements, but they were unsynchronized to the point where it was actually kind of humorous, and the segment itself was pretty terrible. So for me, that would be it. I would just refer to it as the fruit basket gimmick or the fruit basket segment.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
So if there's any other final thoughts that you have, the floor is yours. I'll give mine and we'll get out of here.
Well, I just want to say one thing really quick. Yes, I know that there's so many people that talk about the Attitude Era. I was a fan of 80s wrestling. I did like the New Generation, even though there was a lot of bullshit going on in the early 90s. But this shit is just, it's enough. Enough is enough. Let's face it, WWE. The fact is, MMA is kicking your ass. And UFC would have done well anyways, even if you stuck with the attitude. But still, you would be in a lot better position than this. Think about this. You want to appeal to kids? The fact is, who the hell buys all the fucking merchandise for the kids? The adults. So, if you appeal to adults, come on. What made Vince McMahon a billionaire for a little bit before he got it taken away? Taken away.
Taken. Guilty of that,
funny.
man.
Guilty, but what made Vince McMahon a billionaire? You can't. It had to be the Attitude Era when it was like more attitude, more badass, and more adult. That's what gave him his riches, and he did a 360. And now you know why fucking WWE's in a fucking shitter. What about you, Fred?
Well, I basically have a lot of the same views that you do on that. They're not doing so well, and unfortunately what they're doing is they're moving away from the whole spectacle of pay-per-view, because pay-per-view is very much a star-driven market. What they're doing instead now is they're focusing on the network as a product in whole. So it's not that you're paying for Hell in the Cell, you're not paying for WrestleMania, you're paying for the product in general. And because of that, a lot of these events have lost their luster, and you really don't get anything until WrestleMania or SummerSlam, or maybe even Royal Rumble. But those are so spread out through the year that you're really wanting more. at almost every turn. So you tune into Raw, and you're not really given much. You're given two mascots fighting each other, a terrible Divas match that ends in a roll-up. Just, so the actual significance of Raw has gone way down. I would dread to watch SmackDown. I don't think that we would subject our listeners to that, just because it would be that terrible.
SmackDown needs to end.
SmackDown does need to end. And then there's even like a lower tier, like main event and stuff like that I've seen promoted. So the significance of the weekly product has gone completely down. Like you said, the popularity, because of the Attitude Era being completely done away with and over, they're trying to do this PG era stuff where parents feel okay about letting their kids watch it.
Yeah, but
and I think in general...
Remember the Ruthless Aggression Era? Before it would turn PG, they still had the Ruthless Aggression Era. They had people like Scott Steiner coming in,
Mildly.
Brock Lesnar debut.
Mildly.
It was still
like I said,
badass.
I tuned out around 2002, so
yeah,
like
it was
the
still
last
pretty
thing
cool.
I remember is seeing, I think, Eddie Guerrero champion. I think that was like one of the last things I've seen.
The Ruthless Aggression Era was pretty cool. Not as I like the Attitude Era more, of course, but a lot of that had to do with WCW and ECW shutting down, which I loved a lot. Not that I loved them shutting down. I loved ECW and WCW. I miss them. This is why we need competition. But they went from the Attitude Era to the Ruthless Aggression Era to the fucking PG era. I could ramble on for hours, but I'm just gonna cut it right there for me.
Absolutely, and I think that would be a good place to leave off on. I want to thank everyone who is tuning in. We aren't doing this live, so you're going to be seeing the recording of this up on the Shootcast YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
So it wouldn't be very fitting to promote the channel on here because you'd have to find the channel to listen to it in the first place. But we're going to be trying to do this. We're not as organized yet, we're kind of doing this for fun. So we don't know exactly if we're going to have this every week or anything like that. What I'd like to do is I'd like to also branch off into pay-per-views. I know that for this kind of show, because of the weekly segments being so filled with, because the weekly shows are so filled with different segments and different skits and stuff like that, it's easier to kind of critique those. But I think what we'll do, maybe if we do one before next Monday, we might do a pay-per-view, so maybe Night of Champions or something like that, since it was the most recent. Maybe
Hell in a Cell.
Maybe Hell in a Cell. Yeah, that one's an upcoming one. We can definitely do that one too. Again, like I said, thank you very much on behalf of me and my good friend Mr. Che. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be putting this up very quickly as soon as we can. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
Peace out.